Okay, and we are live now. Yes, okay. So, hello to friends of the Museum of South Texas History. Before I tell you who I am, I'm going to ask Lynn a question. Lynn, we're in year number what? This is 30 of Fandango.
Oh gosh.
Maria said 33.
34.
Okay, so it looks like this is the 33rd year that the museum will have done Fandango. And so Fandango, for those of you who may or may not know, is our big fundraising event of the year. And so we do it on the first Saturday of October every single year, and we have not ceased with that. In fact, this is an unusual year, as everybody knows, and so we thank you for being patient with us. When the pandemic hit back in 2020, we actually had to move from the in-person experience in October with Fandango of 2020, and we moved the experience to a virtual experience. And so we had a good time last year. And so this year we were going to meet in person, but then the Delta variant hit, and then it really caused more panic. And so we thought, let's do it again virtually, just in the interest of public health. So my name is Francisco Guajardo. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Museum of South Texas History, and we want to thank all of you for joining us wherever you may be. We hope that you're in a good place. For sure you are, because you are with good company, and we hope that you also are in a safe space. So a few things that I have to tell you about. First of all, I got to tell you the story of this, because this seems like kind of an important and conspicuous thing. So I'm going to tell you the reason why this is here now. As you know, because you've been on BidPal and you've been through the number of items that are being auctioned off live in a little while, but through the silent auction process. And so you may have seen number 132. This is the spring stone sculpture. Even though we have beautiful photography that is, spread across this BidPal thing that you're on, this is one item that we just did not think that the photograph did it justice. And so you can certainly read at your own leisure the description of the spring stone sculpture, but it's actually quite beautiful, and the photography for sure does not do this justice. It's very heavy, first of all, very heavy, but I can't pick it up. Even though I've been trying to exercise, but I can't pick this up. It's very heavy. How much does it weigh, David? This is probably about a 60, 70 pound thing. Yeah. And so what it is that it is an African product that was created by an artist in Zimbabwe. So if you go and you read the description of it, it's actually pretty cool. So I'm going to read a little bit to you. So it's hand carved by a Zimbabwean artisan from a single piece of stone. The sculpture features two frogs right here in a pond, and the spring stone comes from the serpentinite geological family, which is a sedimentary stone hardened over centuries by heat. Wow. So we wanted to show you this because we thought, hey, we want people to bid on this because it's a very unique and special item. So we hope that you do bid. So here's the thing about now. As you all are enjoying your dinner, and I hope that everybody is enjoying the pan de campo and the pork shank and the nice salad and everything else. As you all are enjoying your dinner, which by the way was prepared by Salt, and so Salt is its own very unique story because Larry Delgado is the chef there and the owner of this enterprise that is a fantastic restaurant on Main Street in McAllen. So what you're eating today is really a confluence of two very different and very cool blends, traditions. So Larry is a kid from Edinburgh. And so he grew up right here on Lowe Street, in fact, just a few blocks from here. His parents come from this neighborhood north of Edinburgh called Lowe. The local folks call it La Hielera because there was a big ice plant that was built there, to sort of spread or spray ice on the produce that was being shipped off to market in the northern market. So Larry comes from that kind of, family genealogy. When Larry was growing up as a kid, he loved to watch one of his uncles, a cousin, an older cousin who used to dig holes to prepare pan de campo. And so Larry was so taken by this that he thought that when he grew older that he wanted to do this. So by the time he was a teenager, he was already digging holes in his backyard, is what his mother says. And so his mother said, Larry, what are you doing? And so Larry said, I want to prepare pan de campo. So it's this long kind of story of, being mentored by not only the cousin, but also the mother, who, by the way, Larry's mother in 1963 was named Mrs. Betty Crocker at Edinburgh High School. How's that for a story? I'm going to tell you that. So Mrs. Delgado is Noelia Delgado. So you get Betty Crocker. So Larry won the homemaker, or Larry's mother won the homemaker award, Betty Crocker. And then you have the influence of the cousin. You have pan de campo, you have the pork shank, you have a lot of other things. And when you go to salt, you see a very interesting sort of confluence of influences, kind of the Mexican tradition with the American tradition. And this is what you get, and this is what you're having for dinner. So there's a whole story. And if you listen to Larry talk about this, Larry is quite the romantic as a culinary artist, and he tells you the story, and he feels it. And that's kind of how he likes to cook as well. So as you're enjoying that, we want you to be especially engaged with what you see through BitPal. Okay, so you're watching me here through YouTube or through Facebook Live, but you also have another thing that's going, maybe on your phone, maybe on your laptop, maybe on your iPad. And so you're on BitPal. So through BitPal, we want you to be like intensely engaged with bidding or buying. The buying would be the drawings. So we have the luck of the draw. We have the groovy buckets. We have the make, bail, or get out of jail drawings as well. So for each one of those, there's a select number of tickets that you can buy. And then at the end, then there's going to be a drawing for that. And so we hope that you win. Actually, somebody's going to win. And so the more tickets you have, the better the chance you have to get some of these items. So we want you to be involved in that as best as you can. There is a silent auction that is going on right now and has been going on since yesterday. And so a bunch of you have been bidding on the silent auction. I've been bidding myself, and my phone is buzzing when one of you outbids me. But we want you to outbid me. And then when I go on break, I'm going to see if I can bid a little bit more. All right, so this is actually a fun game. It's a fun game, and it's all for, to invest in the Museum of South Texas History, which is a very important institution in this community. The silent auction bidding will close at 8:30. So just so you know, so time yourself. So we've got, 7:16. So you've got till 8:30 to continue to do silent auction bidding. Okay. If you can take a photograph or two or three of where you are with your friends. We've already gotten some photographs, even without the request. Take photographs and send them to Pam. And so you see there, Pam Morales at mosthistory.org. We want the visual evidence of people having fun, of people, being involved with Fandango, the party. We want pictures of your party. Send them to us. We want to do a little something with those. We want to thank those folks. So if you're watching right now, and you are watching, so you are one of, I think, 30, Lynn, how many tables do we have out there? So we have 38. We have 38 tables. So there are 38 different entities across South Texas, all right? In some cases, maybe there's a home that may have a couple of tables, so we do have that. But there's 30 plus different groups of people meeting. So now those people, we want to thank you. So thank you to everyone who bought a table. So a number of tables were bought at a certain price, but then there were tables that were bought at a higher price. And so those are the premium tables. And so we want to thank, for example, Social Life. We want to thank D. Wilson. These are the premium table hosts. We want to thank SMB Infrastructure. We want to thank the Konecki family. We want to thank Greater State Bank. We want to thank Channel 5. And el padrino de Channel 5 is here with us tonight, in fact. Tim, is it okay I call you padrino? You're probably padrino of a lot of people. So Tim Smith is here with us tonight. He'll be like the professional voice. We'll bring him on in a little while. And then we want to thank Texas Regional Bank. We want to thank Texas National Bank. And we want to thank the Monitor. So thank you all for actually doing more than what we asked. So you pitched in a little bit more, to bring the same number of people together, but you made a greater investment in the museum. And so we appreciate that. Thank you for that. And so as we go into another segment here, what you're about to watch is actually maybe a minute and a half of one of the treasures of South Texas. What you're going to see is an excerpted piece from a much longer conversation that we had with Dolia Gonzalez. And so in a new innovation of the museum, so Pam Morales actually created this program that we call Museum Plática. So what we do is once a month, we bring in a person from the community to engage in a conversation. And it's typically I'll do the interviewing and the facilitation of the conversation. So when we brought Dolia Gonzalez, who's 91 years old now, we brought her on because we wanted to talk about the letters that she donated to the museum. The letters of her son, Sergeant Alfredo Gonzalez, who wrote 150 letters when he was in Vietnam during his 2 tours of duty. And Dolia Gonzalez had these letters in a big cardboard box, and it was her bedtime reading for over a period of 50 years. And so she donated them to the museum this past year, and it is an absolute treasure. One letter is a treasure, but 150 letters, are you kidding me? From Freddy Gonzalez, who died at the age of 21 in Vietnam in 1968. So you're gonna see an excerpt of this. Now, part of why we're showing this is because we think that Dolia Gonzalez is a rock star for sure. But also because we have a silent auction item that we want you to bid on. And so what it is just your contribution to the museum, but in exchange what we'll do is we'll do an oral history with the person of your choice. And it'll go on it'll be documented, it'll go in our archives, and it'll also be featured in the Museum of South Texas History website and also Facebook channel. So we're gonna see a little bit of Dolia here, and then we will come back shortly. These are the letters. So this is how we're taking care of them. These are the letters. And I have to tell you that there's so many people interested in these letters, Dolia. So many people interested in these letters. This is what they look like. I just want to show our audience. So Pam, you can get, this is what they look like. And so these were the envelopes that Freddie was putting his letters in. Dolia, this has been such a gift. This has been such a gift. Another teacher said, she's a teacher at Freddy Gonzalez Elementary. She said, we mostly know about Freddy Gonzalez as this hero who gave his life for his country. I had no idea about that side of Freddy, his tenderness, the care and the love, the humanity. She said, because of the letters, now I have a more complete picture of Freddy Gonzalez.
You know who the teacher was?
Esmeralda, se llama. And she may have taught Freddy Gonzalez at some point, but then, and another person who said that was the principal. The principal, Naida.
I haven't seen her.
She was on the workshop, and she was super excited. What else do you have to say, Dolia, about the letters? Tell the world.
That is part of my life that I have to live on with to the day I die.
Well, on behalf of the world, on behalf of this community, and on behalf of the Museum of South Texas History, we just want to thank you in the most heartfelt way, because
Well, I thank you, and also I thank
Shan Rankin was very important in a lot of this.
Yeah, and she was very important in my.
Okay, so we're back. So I don't know if you can pick this up, those of you at home, but I don't know if this microphone can pick up the torrential rainstorm that we're getting here at the museum. So I don't know if it's raining anywhere else. Is it rain anywhere else? But there's this cloud. And Tim, I need to do a check with you. But what's going on, Tim Smith? It's like, it's raining at the museum. And so, Lynn just told me, it's a good thing we're doing this virtually, because we would have been rained out if we had had an in-person Fandango. But okay, this is the way it goes. All right, so I just need to reiterate some things because there may be some folks who are just chiming in. And so I'm going to reiterate some things to everybody that we have drawings going on, the luck of the draw, the groovy buckets, the groovy theme. You know, some of you maybe who are a little bit older may be picking up on this, you know, kind of like Elvis and Jailhouse Rocks kind of thing. You may be picking up on make bail, get out of jail. I got to tell you, look, when we first imagined a Fandango 2021, we wanted to create a theme around the brand new installation of the 1910 jail. So we have this gorgeous artifact that is our largest artifact. It's a 1910 jail. And so the museum went through a capital campaign, you know, and so Shan Rankin and Lynn and the board, you know, they led this campaign to raise over $3 million to restore this building. That's one of the oldest buildings in South Texas. And so the 1910 jail is a gorgeous place, and we actually had the installation of the exhibit, brand new exhibit in the jail. And so we wanted to show the jail for people who were going to come to Fandango for the in-person experience. And so we had a whole plan laid out. It was going to be very like Jailhouse Rock kind of theme. And so this is why we have the groovy buckets. And this is why we have the make bail, get out of jail theme as well as part of the drawings. So we have the drawings, and we want you to buy tickets for the drawings. We have the silent auction, and so we want you to bid. And I'm getting more buzzes, by the way, that I'm getting outbid on some things. And so then we want you to gear up as well. You have 5 bottles of wine. Do you need more wine? Do you have more libation? We want you to be happy. We want you to be joyous and raucous if you want. We just want you to be in a good mood for the live auction that's coming up. All right, so we'll tell you more about that in a bit. So what we're going to do now is that, well, I'll thank the premium table hosts again. So Social Life, D. Wilson, S&B Infrastructure. And so as I understand it, S&B Infrastructure, the president of S&B Infrastructure for the Valley chapter is Daniel Rios. And so Daniel Rios is actually one of our trustees. And so I understand that he's hosting 40 people today, 4 different tables at his home. So thank you, Danny, for that. Thank you for being such a strong and steadfast supporter of the museum. And Tom Kunicki and his family, the Greater State Bank, Channel 5, Texas Regional Bank, Texas National Bank, and the Monitor. So these are the premium table hosts. Shortly, I will also thank, in a very explicit way, everybody else who is hosting a table and bought a table. So we're going to transition now to another museum plática. And so this one, we want to feature this one because we know she's out there. And so this one is actually another spectacular story. So this lady is named Margie Pollock, and she's from Hargill. And she was the postmaster in Hargill for many, many years. She worked at the post office for 44 years, and she's really an incredible story. And she just happened to give birth some years ago to one of our best trustees. So this is Kelly Ortega. So thank you, Kelly. Kelly, by the way, deserves the loudest shout out because Kelly chaired the Fandango committee. So there's Kelly, and then a few other people that I'll mention their name in a second. But Kelly chaired the committee, and then she's just a terrific trustee. Okay, so as we move into the next break, we are going to show you a couple minutes of Margie Pollock telling her stories about being postmaster, and mostly about Hargill and how she cares and loves this community of Hargill.
Great job. I lived a block and a half from the house, so I walked to work in the back door and went to work.
Were you a federal employee?
Yes, civil service.
Civil service.
Yeah, I got in at the time there were still civil service people, and it was an amazing job. Great job. You know, I was the only one there. I had a clerk that would work when I'm off or on my Saturdays, but we didn't never work together.
You know, I remember when I was a kid growing up in Elsa. I'm from Elsa.
Okay.
I went to Ed Cauchosa schools.
Did you know Mary Martinez?
Yes, I did.
She was my boss.
How about that?
I just saw her yesterday.
And then, you know, the Becerras,
Yeah.
who, like Delia, married a Salinas in Elsa, and so, and then some of the Becerras just moved over, like Leo Becerra had a
Sure,
kid
sure.
named Leo. He was my student. I started off as a high school teacher in Elsa, And then the Salinases, Delia's kids, were all my students.
Okay.
So I want to tell you a story about that in a little bit. But first, the story of how when I was growing up in Elsa, we used to hear these stories about Hargill.
Bad ones.
It's almost like how people from McAllen or Edinburgh talked about Elsa. People from Elsa used to talk about Hargill like that. And it wasn't like in this, best light. As the postmaster and the de facto mayor of
I did
of
lose that
Hargill,
job.
how did you feel? Because I'm sure you heard those things.
I would just get so mad.
Really?
And the Monitor paper used to, every time anything happened within a 10-mile radius of Hargill, we got blamed for it, all the time. I just really got tired of that, so I called them up one day and asked them why they did that,
You called up the monitor.
Yes,
You
I
just
did.
dialed the monitor and you
Yes.
said, I want to talk to somebody.
Yes, I was so mad at them.
Yeah.
The next day, the lady comes, the writer comes out there, reporter, and
And you told her.
I told her, I mean, I don't think it ever stopped, but because we still get blamed for stuff. But
But what did you
But
tell her?
anyway, got-
What's the story that the world should know about Hargill?
well, it's not that bad. Every town has 2 or 3 little hoods that
Yeah.
ride on everything or swipe something if you leave it out in the road or whatever. Everybody's got those.
But the other 97 are good.
Oh, great people.
Yeah.
The family's all great. This town, which is a mile square, there's still families that live on those lots. The parents or the grandparents have been gone for years, but the kids come back and build them a house on that. It's an amazing little town.
Okay. Welcome back. I just called my brother. My brother's hosting a table, and so I asked him, how are things going? And he said that it's kind of a raucous environment. But here's the thing. My brother doesn't drink. And so I know that other people are probably drinking. And he said, it's bidding galore. That's good to hear, bidding galore. I want to have Kelly or Margie call me in a bit. I want to hear how you guys, consumed, Margie's a couple minutes, on TV or on the internet. Because, Margie's really cool. And so I really want to hear, from her how she felt about watching herself. And also the rest of the family. So call if you can. Okay, so a couple of things here. Number one, we have a lot of luck of the draw tickets left. And so, if you can, go to luck of the draw and buy some of those tickets. Give yourself a chance to win some very, very cool prizes. Okay, so that's one. Bidding galore, and that I need to use that as a chorus line, bidding galore. Fandango committee. So these are the people that we need to thank very explicitly. First of all, Kelly Ortega. So Kelly, we can't shout out loud enough to you. Thank you. Yes, people are clapping. People are clapping for Kelly Ortega. Jennifer Sander. People are clapping for Jennifer Sander. Okay, so you guys settle down. Okay, so then we also have Sony Rigo. She's unbelievable. Jennifer, Sony, Silvia Sanchez Garza. Thank you, Sylvia. And also Robert McGurk. He's the board president, the board chair. And so Robert is terrific. Sam Garcia, a new trustee. Thank you, Sam. And Lilia Garcia. And so Lilia's been with us for a while. So thank you, Lilia, for being part of the Fandango committee. All right. So this is what we're going to do next. First of all, you need to drink more. Okay, this is actually a very important thing because the more you consume, we think the happier you'll be. All right, and I know I don't want to send you to an AA meeting, although you shouldn't say that lightly. But okay, but this is Fandango. We want to have a good time. We want to invest in the museum as robustly as we can. And so the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to show you a little bit of images of the museum through the years. So we've seen a little bit of Dolia Gonzalez, rock star. We've seen a little bit of Margie Pollock, 44 years postmaster, and then how she tells stories about her community of Hargill. When we were doing the preparation for the Museum Plática with Margie, she told me the story of how she was just fed up with how people talked about Hargill. And so that's the story that you actually heard a little bit, is that she was so fed up, and as the postmaster, she knew all the stories in Hargill. She decided one day that there's so much negative press about Hargill that she called the Monitor. I don't know who she talked to at the Monitor, but within a matter of days, somebody from the Monitor came to Margie, and Margie said, "I need to set the record straight. You all need to have a more balanced approach about how you tell stories about a community." And so in many ways, like Margie is the micro of what we are as a museum, because we also, in a very, very diligent and conscientious way, we attempt every single day to tell the story of South Texas. So Margie is kind of a trailblazer for us, and we applaud her, and we applaud all of you for being with us today. So this is what we're going to do next. We will be going to a couple of videos of kind of a through the years kind of thing of the museum, golden memories of the 1970s, golden memories of the 1980s. And then we're going to hear a message from a very, very important corporate sponsor for us. In fact, I am right now standing in a room at the museum called the Courtyard Gallery. This Courtyard Gallery is where the HEB was once upon a time. So the museum moved into the old HEB building, and HEB has never left us. HEB is our most important corporate sponsor. So every single year they help us to underwrite and to support and to just kind of buoy us on as we attempt to do the good work of the museum. So Pam, go ahead and cue that up. We're going to see the golden memories of the 70s and 80s, and then a message from HEB. Okay. So we're back, and we're back in kind of an awkward way because I wanted to get on a Zoom call with the chair of the Fandango committee. And so we're going to see her in a second. I think we're going to see her. Pam, can we get there she is. Hey, Kelly.
Hi.
Hey. Can you hear me okay, Kelly?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. So just for our audience, this is Kelly Ortega. And so Kelly also happens to have the great distinction of being the daughter of Margie. And so, Kelly, you are from Hargill. Yes.
Yes, I am.
So, Kelly, a couple questions that I have for you. Well, no,
Okay.
before the questions, just thank you. Thank you for your commitment to this important organization. Thank you for always showing up. Thank you for doing everything that you do for the Museum of South Texas History. So I just wanted to thank you, for that. Okay?
You're very welcome. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to be on this board and help the museum.
Yeah, well, when I interviewed your mother, and you were here when I interviewed your mother, and you brought your sister as well, and I asked your mother about, what it was about your own, generosity and philanthropic spirit, and your mother was very clear about how that's how we raised our kids. We raised our kids to be good to the community, and so
Right.
just a big thank you and a show of appreciation from the museum to your mother and to the family. So Kelly, questions here.
You're very welcome.
Questions. First of all, Lynn, who's like leading this whole Fandango thing, is fuming because you're outbidding her.
Not true.
Well, and as I've told Lynn before, that is the name of the game, and I will continue to outbid until I win.
All right. So, Kelly, why don't you go out to where the crowd is? I want to get a sense,
Okay.
and I want other folks in other homes to get a sense for, how.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's our group. Hi, guys. Everyone, you're going to be on.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Yeah. Everybody's on the internet right now. Yeah. Thank you to everybody for showing up tonight. Hey, so Kelly, so the next question for you is this. What is it that you most enjoy about this Fandango event?
I think that this Fandango event has been one of the longest running events of its kind in the Valley for a reason, because it is fun. You get to see so many people. The food is good. The auction items are good. But most of all, it's just for such a wonderful cause for the museum, to allow the museum to keep its doors open and to allow it to continue to serve our community in the best way that it can. And so many people work so hard to put it on, and it shows. It's just a wonderful event.
Wow. Thank you, Kelly. You're such a good ambassador for the museum. Hey, did I see a Christmas tree up already?
Yeah.
You have a Christmas tree up?
That one, it's a fall tree, and it stays up all year though.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
decorated for the different holidays.
Yeah. Lynn just handed me a note. She says that because you get to work with Lynn, that's why you enjoy Fandango. Oh my God, so self-serving. This is Lynn.
I was gonna ask you to put me back on because I forgot to make that point. So
Ah,
I apologize.
Hey, Kelly, before I let you go, can I say hi to your mom?
Yeah, let me take you to her.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay. Hi. Oh yeah. Mom, he wants to say hi. Say hi. Hey.
Hi, Margie.
Hi, how are you, sir?
You're such a star.
We're having such a good time at this party.
That's great. Hey, listen, make sure that you get the young whippersnappers to drink some more.
Okay.
Get them to drink some more. Okay. We'll see y'all later. Thank you, Kelly.
Bye.
Okay. All right. We'll see y'all
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye-bye. Okay, so Pam, I'm gonna hang up from this Zoom thing. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next part here. So we are close to the top of the hour, and at 8 o'clock is when we bring really the biggest rock star here in the room, and that's Tim Smith. And so Tim will be joined by Joe Brown. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about Joe in a little bit. But, about Tim. Tim really doesn't need any introduction. But some of you may not know this about Tim Smith. Tim Smith is from a tiny little town on the southeastern part of Indiana. So he's from Indiana. You probably know that because he talks about, his own kind of roots in Indiana and, that sort of thing when he's on TV. But he's from a small town called Batesville. And Batesville is actually renowned because it has a very important company, the Batesville Casket Company. So they make these caskets and they make like the urns and stuff, and so Batesville is a tiny little town of about 3,000, maybe a little bit more than 3,000, but not many. I asked Tim earlier today how many kids he graduated from high school with, and he said it was like 3 or something. It was actually like 125. So Tim Smith is a small town kid, came to the Valley 40 years ago, and so he landed here, he said, on Christmas Eve in 1981. And began to work at Channel 5. Rick Diaz hired him, he said. And so he began to work at Channel 5 on the 27th, I think it was, December 1981. And has been here now, for 40 years. And what a gift he has been to our community. And, Lynn calls Tim and says, hey, Tim, we need some help at the museum. And Tim shows up, except for last year. But there's a story about last year. And so this is the time we live in now. So last year, we had this auctioneer who will be, replaced by Joe this year. This guy named Ross McKenzie was the auctioneer last year. And Ross is like, big time as an auctioneer. So, Ross began to train at the age of like 12 or 13 or something like that. And he had a dream, when he was a kid, he wanted to be an auctioneer. And so Ross is like, top shelf auctioneer. Joe's pretty good himself, and you'll see Joe in a bit. But Ross came last year. Tim couldn't come last year because we were right in the middle of a pandemic and Tim was affected by it at the time. Well, this year, Ross isn't here because the pandemic affected him about a month ago, and Ross is in recovery. He's doing better, but we just didn't want to risk that. But it's a good thing that we have a good deep bench here. And so Joe Brown, who was on our board many years ago, will be the proxy this year, but you will see that Joe has his own personality. He's got his own gift, and he's got his own passion for South Texas as well. I'll say more about Joe in a little bit. But for now, I think that we have to go through a transition here. First, I need to ask everybody. I know I can't hear you, but I'm hoping that you all are getting busy, and that you all are. What was the language that my brother used a while ago? Lynn, what was it that he said?
Galore.
Yeah, it's bidding galore, bidding galore. So that's the phrase for the night. We want bidding galore from everybody. We want Lynn to be fuming because people are outbidding her and outbid me. I don't even know if I have anything standing yet. But we're going to go on break here. And when we return at the top of the hour, Laura, are you showing me something there? Okay. Yes. We're going to take a break and we're going to hear from HEB. Okay, so HEB are really, really good corporate sponsor. So we'll be back shortly.
Good evening, Fandangueros. I'm Audrey Trevino Guerra with HEB Public Affairs. We hope you are enjoying Fandango, our Jailhouse Rocks. We are honored to support a true South Texas gem, our Museum of South Texas History. As we continue to celebrate diversity and inclusion at HEB, it is important to highlight our wonderful cultures in the Rio Grande Valley. We are celebrating Dia de los Muertos. Together, HEB and Most History are bringing this colorful and fun event to our communities this year. Each year, Most History invites the public to be part of the community altar exhibit by building altars for Dia de los Muertos, a Mexican tradition that is made in remembrance of a loved one. We invite you to be our guest for both opening and closing weekends of the community altar exhibit. HEB will cover the admission fees for anyone who visits Saturday, October 23rd through Sunday, October 24th, and on Saturday, November 6th through Sunday, November 7th.
On Saturday, October 30th, HEB will present the Dia de los Muertos Children's Activities area, where the decoration of sugar skulls takes center stage. Costume Calaveras, a brand new addition to the event, will add even more excitement. HEB has made it possible to acquire 4 reproduction historical costumes representing the time of the turn of the 20th century. The characters you will meet at Dia de los Muertos are inspired by Mexican cartoonist José Guadalupe Posada. Posada used his art to make commentary on the society and politics of his day through political satire, often using calaveras or skeletons. His most enduring character was La Calavera Garbancera, also widely known as La Catrina. Throughout the years to come, these costumes will be used for other educational events with different 20th century characters as part of the museum's Try On History program.
We hope you're having fun tonight, and don't forget to put those vids in. Good luck to everyone. On behalf of HEB
and the Museum of South Texas History,
we hope you can join us for the Community Altar Exhibit and Dia de los Muertos celebrations.
Okay, welcome back. Before I sign off, I just want to introduce you to a couple of really cool items that all of you have access to through BitPal. So one of them is actually item number 127. It's entitled Happy 2002. So you may think, okay, that looks kind of nice, right? But you should know the story behind this. You should know the story of the artist. So this was painted by none other than Carl Moner. Now, do a quick Google search on Carl Moner, and you'll see that this guy was actually quite accomplished, quite extraordinary. Carl Moner was a big Austrian film star. He mostly came out in British films. Sink the Bismarck, 1960 big movie. That Carl Moner was in it. Carl Moner just happened to have retired in the valley. And so he painted this many years ago, and then it stayed as part of his estate, and it was gifted to the museum. And so we are actually auctioning this off tonight through the silent auction. It's actually quite remarkable. I mean, the painting itself is really cool. The story behind it, are you kidding me? Put this in your living room and guests come in and then you're gonna say, let me tell you a story about this. This is a Carl Moner piece. You can Google search him if you want. So Carl Moner is not with us anymore, but the person who is with us is Wilma Langheimer, Carl Moner's widow. And this is piece number 130, what is it, 131. My Trip to New York by Wilma Langheimer. Imagine this. Look at the history on this. This is a historic landscape. You don't see the Twin Towers anymore, not after 20 years, 20 years ago at 9/11. But you have it here. I mean, there's simplicity, but power in the simplicity. Beautiful use of colors in the landscape of Manhattan. And she lives in McAllen, by the way. Wilma lives in McAllen today. All right, so get on it. These are very valuable pieces, and I don't know where they are at the moment. Actually, Wilma is up to, well, she's at $800. So starting bid $800. So if you want to invest in good quality art that has this fantastic story, Wilma's is at $800, and Carl's is at $200 as the starting bid. Extraordinary pieces with great stories. So we encourage you to go to that and invest in this. Okay, so I just want to thank HEB here as a way to cap the 7 o'clock hour. You know, I've told you already that HEB is this incredible corporate sponsor. So I just want to tell you a real quick thing about how they're investing. So later in, what are the dates, Pam, you said? Dates in October, November?
23rd.
October 23rd and 24th, and then
November 6th and 7th.
November 6th and 7th. Anybody who comes to the museum on those 4 days, 2 weekends, HEB is paying their admission. How about that for a sponsor? How about that for a partner? How about that for being community-minded as a philanthropic organization? So we thank HEB, and we thank all of you for being with us tonight. So Pam, are we going on break here a little bit and then coming back, or do we introduce Joe and Tim now? Bring them on. Yes, all right. So Tim, come on over. And Joe, as Joe comes over and takes the stage here, I just want to tell you that Joe got here, Tim got here in 1981. Joe got here in 1971 because the Coast Guard sent him. He looks much younger than that, but Tim here is from this place called James Island in South Carolina, which is like a little bit south of Charleston. So you probably went to the Charleston School District. Did you go to the Charleston School District? James Island School District. Okay, so this is where Joe is from, and so Joe then got into the the Coast Guard, and then he was sent to South Texas. So he landed like in South Padre Island back in 1971, and he probably fell in love with somebody from here, and so he can't get away now. And so he's a very seasoned auctioneer, and he's got a distinct passion for South Texas history and the South Texas community. So I'm gonna exit from here. Tim, you take over, and Joe, thank you very much for being part of the event here.
All right. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, Joe. Get in here. Thank you, Francisco. Great job
you.
tonight. Wow. What a night, Joe. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
You doing all right?
It's nice to be here and dry instead of being outside in the rain.
You know, we got here just in time, too.
Yeah, we did.
We got in,
We
and
did.
about the time we walked in, it started pouring down rain. It is so good to be here. It's fun to be part of this, and we miss Ross tonight. I was talking to him earlier, and Francisco mentioned that last year he and I were going to do it, and I was quarantined because of COVID. So I watched from home. And told him how much fun it was watching it. So he decided to do that this year and watch from home. So Ross is watching tonight.
Yeah, I visited with him a little bit on the phone, and Ross, we know you're out there. We hope you're doing well. You said you're doing a little better, and I'm sure you'll be back next year. And I'm looking forward to stepping in and helping out the museum and making things great this year.
This is your first auction ever, right? You've never done one before.
I've done a few.
A few.
I've
over
done a
time.
few.
Well, and we've worked together in a lot of auctions, but a virtual one, this is a first for.
This is a little different, and because it's not like a live production, we're going to have a little bit of a delay when you make a bid and we get it posted up. Tim and I can see over here when someone's bidding and what their bidding amount is, so we've got the ability to do that. But there is a little bit of a lag time for that information to get to us. So when we get to a point where we're about ready to sell something, we're going to give it a little bit of time, about 10 seconds. We're going to do a little countdown here to make sure that someone else has an opportunity to get in. So we want you to bid as quickly as possible. And for the best results, be sure that you refresh that screen that you're using, because that'll help also. We thank you for your understanding about this. And of course, we thank you for bidding and thank you for being involved. We know you're supporting the museum because you're out there, but here's your chance to get some really nice items in the live auction.
Now, we're starting this officially, I'm told, at 8:30, so we got a little bit of time before we get started, unless they tell us otherwise. So we're just going to sit and talk. I want to take a selfie, Joe.
Okay.
That we can post maybe if we can, because everybody thinks there's nobody here, but there really is quite a crowd here. So let's do this. Turn this around. There we go. Ready? Look down. There we go. All right. Smart. Hey, now let's turn and look at the crowd once. Look at all these guys. Awesome. All right. So we'll post that so you know who's here. That's my new iPhone 47 or whatever number that is. So it should be a good picture regardless. They got good cameras on those things. So, you know, this museum's been here a long time. It was cool hearing about the HEB that was in this building.
Yeah.
That was before I got here. Was that before you got here too?
I think about the time I got up here, they were moving over into this building. I remember a lot of work when I was on the board. I involved with the jail and obtaining some parking area here. I remember the old Risica building being out there. So I was here when we were going through that and getting ready to put the new addition on there. Yeah, so it's been a while since all of that happened.
And you served on the board here for a number of years. Is it about 20
Yes,
years
I did.
ago, probably?
Yeah, it's been a while. I think that I had a little color in my hair back then.
Well, we all did. Yeah, exactly. That's been a while. That's
Yeah,
been a while.
that's true.
So really cool. So it's fun to be part of this. And again, Ross, we're thinking about you. You're getting better. We know that. We both talked to you tonight. We know you're getting better. So we wish you the very best. So you want us to keep going for a little while? What do you want us to do?
Almost ready to do some announcing of the winners of the drawing.
Oh, we got the winners of the drawings coming up. Very good. So we'll be able to give you those momentarily. We were talking about that artwork with Carl and Wilma, Carl Moner, Wilma Langhammer. I did stories with them almost 40 years ago. I first got to the Valley and I was a reporter and a weather guy. So
You actually did reporting too.
I did some reporting, and that's why I became a weather guy, because I was a lousy reporter.
Just so everybody knows, before it started raining, Tim said, "You know what? It's going to rain." So
You
I mean,
see?
it was right there.
I gave you a 2-minute warning. So, but I did some reporting, and I got to interview with Carl and Wilma many times. And you know, Carl would always talk about, I was in Sync to Bismarck, you know, and all the movies that he was in, and he was always promoting Wilma endlessly, and her artwork, and really pushing her romantic realism style of artwork. That's what he called it. And she always promoting. And then he started getting sick, and then they flipped, and he was still painting even though he was sick. And she started promoting his artwork until he passed away.
It's really nice that we have this stuff, and I wish, you know, I know you can see all of the stuff out online, but when you actually see the stuff here, I mean, the stuff that's on the silent auction or the bid auction, really nice stuff, and I hope you guys are out there bidding, because you've got the opportunity to acquire some really good items here today.
All right, got a message to take a break, so let's take that break. We come back, it'll be just about time to start the live auction in a few minutes. We'll give the winners of the other drawings and things like that, so don't go away. You're watching Fandango.
All right.
Okay, welcome back, friends. I know it kind of feels like you can't get rid of me, right? Okay. I guess I'm going to keep coming back. But I want to introduce a video that Tony and Pam put together that is called really a welcome to the Jailhouse Rocks event. And so this is going to be a few minutes, so just bear with us. It's our way to really showing you the jail. You know, as we're in the pandemic, and a lot of people have not been able to come in to see the jail, even though we're open. So enjoy this video, and then Tim and Joe will be back to continue with the program. Hello, friends of the Museum of South Texas History. My name is Francisco Guajardo. I'm the CEO of the museum, and I want to tell you why this jailhouse rocks. We'll take you inside in a little bit to see evidence of that, but first, I just want to show you. This place here that was built in 1909, 1910, the oldest building in this community and one of the oldest in South Texas, is on the National Register of Historic Places. How cool is that? This place here is also an official historical medallion site. This is on the register of Texas historical sites. Now, this place here is also in a very vulnerable area. This part of Edinburgh here is kind of in a bowl, and so we have to be super vigilant with keeping this place safe, especially from the water, because we're just a few feet above the water table. And so we have a pump that runs around the clock to remove the water so that the water won't seep up. We're vigilant. We love this building. We care for this building. And we want you to help us care for it. Help us understand how this place rocks. I'm going to take you inside now. So many more reasons why this jailhouse rocks. For example, check this out. This exhibit is called La Cárcel de 1910, the 1910 jail. Come on, like who's got accents in an exhibit? We do. This jailhouse rocks. I'm going to tell you a few stories here as I show you some pictures, historical photographs, all of which are from our archives. So this place was built in 1909, 1910, but it ceased to exist as a jail by 1922 because the population was too big for the size of this jail. This place then functioned as a fire station, as a city hall, as a police station, as a community house. This place has been really, really important for the community. I'm going to take you into the community room now and show you a few things. Here we feature a number of characters, people who were movers and shakers of the time, you know, the Klausners and the Spriggs and the Chapins. The town was named after Chapin, but then he went and killed somebody, so they had to change the name of the town to something else. It became Edinburgh. But these are the folks who would put up land for the original auction of the town site of Chapin. This place here, in this community room, we have a number of civics type lessons. The first one, for example, we have you vote. So we can change this, by the way. In this particular case, we're voting on whether you believe in the death penalty or not. So Tony, I'll give you a token here, and you're going to vote there, you know, before you leave. Do you believe in the death penalty? Yes. Do you not believe in the death penalty? No. We give you a chance to vote, as is the birthright of every American, voting. What about jury selection? Well, we have a jury selection civics lesson. So in this jail, somebody was brought into this jail named Abraham Ortiz in 1912. Because of a crime, a murder that was committed. Abraham Ortiz would then be put through a trial later in 1912, and then would be sentenced to hang in 1913, May of 1913. So the question is, who was on the jury? What did the jurors look like? Well, here's a lesson here. Could you be on the jury if you were this guy? Could you be on the jury if you were this guy? How about this guy? Well, no, no, and yes. How about her? No. How about him? No. How about... So you come and you read what the criteria was to be on a jury. You can read about who can vote. You can read about who could have been on a jury. You can read about the jurors in the Abraham Ortiz case. You can read about the Census Bureau. I'm sorry, the census, how it looked in 1920 of the people here in Hidalgo County. And you read it in Spanish and you read it in English. Everything is translated here in this museum. A cool civics lesson in the community room. We go to the jail office now. I'm going to show you some really cool things here. Another set of reasons why this jailhouse rocks.
Here we have a phone of the period, 1910s. We have a phone book of the period, 1910s. We have all kinds of artifacts like the jail docket. Why were people brought to jail? Well, it says here who was brought in, when they were brought in, and for what. Like this one guy for lunacy. This other guy for theft. This other guy for burglary. This other guy for carrying a pistol. That's why people were brought to jail. An advertisement of the city of Chapin that went out all over the country because, this place was trying to attract people to come and invest in the place. And also to have this dream, of grandeur, of making it big. This place was such a place. This jailhouse, when you came in here, they took your stuff. What are the confiscated items right here? All of these in this jailhouse. Really cool feature about this jailhouse. When Margaret McAllen convened some people in 1965 to imagine an idea of a museum, by 1967, they wrote the charter. They would open in 1970 when they were able to actually secure this building, the 1910 jail, as the building for the museum of what was called the Hidalgo County Historical Museum. In 1970. In 1968, the leadership was already looking for artifacts, was looking for archival material. The very first accession piece was this. A Colt 38 revolver. That revolver there, that pistol, was carried by Pancho Garza to assassinate John Klausner, the county sheriff. The county sheriff that I told you about here. Yeah, all this stuff here, this was his desk. John Klausner, who brought Nemesio Cortina from the San Juan plantation to be the jailer. John Klausner, who brought Cortina's wife, Marcela, to be the cook. John Klausner was a brilliant entrepreneur, but he was also a lawman who was notorious. So people had a design to get John Klausner. Twice there were assassination attempts on his life. And one of those times in 1898 was by this guy named Pancho Garza, who had that 38 revolver. And so the museum has it. In 1968, this museum got that revolver, the very first accession artifact. It's owned by the community. There's so many reasons to really celebrate this place and to really celebrate our history. There's so much stuff here, so much stuff. The story I told you about Abraham Ortiz, I'm going to give you a little bit more depth and texture to that story. Abraham Ortiz would be brought into this place here. So you see this, the original door, right here. This is where Abraham Ortiz was brought in 1912. And 1913, he was brought from this corner cell into the death watch cell. And then he was taken into the gallows. I'm exhausted just telling this story because it's such a dramatic story. But if you follow me, Tony, you'll see how he was brought in here. This is the hanging room. This is the hanging room. So here's the story of Abraham Ortiz. Abraham Ortiz was a bad guy. He and a buddy of his were kind of like lurking in the brush, south of Far at Capote Ranch, when this couple came and they jumped on this couple. They killed the man and they took the woman. The woman would escape, alert the authorities. They would catch Abraham Ortiz and they would bring him into this jail. And so then he was put through a trial and then he was found guilty of murder. The details are not conclusive, which really raises the question of, was Abraham Ortiz actually tried by a jury of his peers? He wasn't, actually. But the fact is that he was tried, he was convicted, and then he was hanged right in this room. In 1913, May of 1913, this is where the hanging happened. And Polo Jackson was the worker here at the time, that he lifted the trap door, and then Abraham Ortiz would fall to his death. And there was an audience out here. The public came to see this public viewing of a hanging in 1913. It's a very dramatic story. One of the reasons why this jailhouse rocks in kind of a, what's the word here? Dubious way. So, do we like that? Well, this is what happened. This is what you call right up here, Tony. What does it say? This is the cell block gallery. This is the largest room in this place. People who lived here, firemen in the 1930s, when they became more elderly, like in the 70s and 80s, they used to tell stories about how they used to sleep here and they used to hear the clanking of chains. late at night. Now, there is like this lore out there in the community, you know, where the question is begged, is this jail haunted? Is there a ghost in this jail? Well, we don't know if there is. We haven't seen a ghost here, but some people claim that Abraham Ortiz, the spirit of Abraham Ortiz, like hovers in this place. And the stories of those firemen, of the clanking of the chains, is actually quite compelling, and it's interesting, and it's intriguing, and it's juicy as well. Another reason why this whole jailhouse rocks. This whole Faces de la Frontera exhibit in the Cell Block Gallery, the Faces de la Frontera exhibit has mostly anonymous photographs. So around the walls, you see anonymous photographs, but we feature 4 people by name. Emilia Junior Ramirez. Emilia was born 1901, 1902, went to Edinburgh High School, graduated in 1919, kept a diary, and she wrote about the wintry days of the Spanish influenza in Edinburgh. We have that in our archives. Very cool. Nathaniel Jackson came from the Jackson family. That was a mixed race family. So his uncle had actually, a white man in Alabama, had married a woman who had been born into slavery. They had their mulatto children, and then they escaped Alabama to come to South Texas, where they would set up an outpost on the Underground Railroad in South Texas. Runaway slaves, you know, fugitive slaves, they would come down here, and the Jacksons would help them get into Mexico, where Mexico had abolished slavery by 1829, 1830. We feature 2 other people that I'm going to show you. So these 2 other people, one of them is a matriarch from Stark County, Silvestra Peña Perez. So she and her husband ran La Mulada Ranch. And we also feature Juana Lamia, a Rough Rider with Theodore Roosevelt in 1898 in the Spanish-American War. The Alamia family continues to live here in Edinburgh and in South Texas. They were from Brownsville and Matamoros. And so there's so many stories here about, you know, South Texas, and so much evidence here that would suggest, I think, in a very kind of, you know, anecdotal way, that this jailhouse just rocks. We thank you for being part of Fandango tonight, and we hope that your generosity persists. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for helping us to really profile and highlight and celebrate the history and heritage of South Texas and northeastern Mexico.
Okay, I feel like I should have gone to business school instead of going to do a PhD in history. But, however, look at this. Look at this beautiful piece of art. So this, you know, almost kind of beckons to the ancient cave paintings of yesteryear that anthropologists and archaeologists would find in some cave in Africa or in France. This is a gorgeous piece. And look, the reason that I'm bringing this out is because I don't think anybody's bid on this. And yet it's like a unique piece of art that would go great in like somebody's foyer maybe, a great conversation piece. So I'm just encouraging anybody who's out there who wants a really cool piece of art, just like the ones we showed before, this is an extraordinary piece. And so I think that we're at $280 for this. But, you know, the way Lynn talks about this is that she says that it is priceless, and I agree. Okay, so this, what number is this, Lynn?
141.
141 now. So I may bid on this one here, but you know what? I don't have much time. We just have a couple minutes before somebody leaves with this line and dot cuff bracelet. It's very, very cool. It will really spruce you up in, you know, any kind of look that you may want. The sterling silver bracelet will dress up any look. All right? So have at it. This is number, what was it? Number 141. And this other cool piece of art was number 105. All right. Tim and Joe, the floor is yours.
Yeah, all right. Great job, Francisco. You know, they asked us if we wanted to describe what that was, and I thought, no, Francisco can do that.
No.
Anybody else? So well done. We've got some groovy buckets to announce.
We've got good news for some people. We've got the answers that you're looking for. We've got the winners and the bucket drawings. And so we're going to start in with these. Why don't you go ahead?
Well, number 501 was the 1-hour aromatherapy massage with diffuser and oils from Healthy Needs and HEB. And the winner is Osvaldo Cardosa. Congratulations, Osvaldo Cardosa.
Now, here's somebody I want to go and see. This is a year. You get an ice cream cake per month for a year. This is donated by Dairy Queens, Inc., and that's Barbara Hinojosa. So congratulations, Barbara. We're coming over to your house.
We'll all bring the first one here. Next up is cleanest car in town. A year of car washes from Easy Clean Express. Lynn Beeching. All right, Lynn, congratulations. She's sitting right over here.
I was going to say, I think I've heard of her.
Somewhere tonight.
All right, number 505 is gift certificates. $50 and $100 gift certificates. City Cafe and Coffee Zone. Barbara Hinojosa again. Congratulations.
All right, good job.
She's
good
doing
job.
good.
All right, number 506 is the Kadinsky Circle scarf, and it says umbrella. It's probably an umbrella from Market Purchase, and that's from, I know those words, things like that I know. Kelly Ortega. Congratulations, Kelly.
It's either a paraguas or a parasol. I'm not sure which one.
See.
All right, number 507. This is a gift card to Bass Pro Shops donated by Sal and Kelly Ortega. Michael Rabinowitz. Congratulations, Michael.
Good job. Next up is, let's see, we're down to the Tiffany Magnolia scarf. Tiffany Magnolia scarf. This is and crocodile embossed purse, donated by Julie Perkin, and I believe it's Marala Arredondo. Marala Arredondo. Congratulations, you get the Tiffany Magnolia scarf.
All right, I've got some more gift cards here. Number 509, a $75 gift card and a $25 gift card. This is Arturo's Restaurant and the Daily Grind. Jennifer Sander. Congratulations, Jennifer.
Well done. Oh, next up is a case of Monterey wine. Taste of Monterey wine. This is number 510, donated by Charles and Carolyn Bell. Barbara Hinojosa. Congratulations, Barbara. Well done.
Barbara's getting all the food and drink here. She's doing a good job.
Need to know her well.
Wow. All right, number 511. This is a set of 3 fish pillows plus a bottle of whiskey. That's a pretty good combination, I think. Yeah.
Which order?
Yeah.
Whiskey, then the pillows.
I've always thought that. At any rate, this is donated by Market Purchase and Gonzalez, and the winner is David Mindiola.
Congratulations, David. Yeah. Watch the fan club tonight. We
There
like
you
that.
go.
I didn't think they were drinking here yet.
I want to see the pillows.
Exactly. Texas First Flag cufflinks and bottle of whiskey. I like they all have a bottle of whiskey with them. Yeah. This is also from Market Purchase and Gonzalez, and this goes to Jennifer Sander. Congratulations, Jennifer.
All right, here we go. Another year of car washes. Item number 513, again from Easy Clean Express and Michael Sander. Congratulations, Michael.
Good job. All right. Next up is number 514. It's a gift card to El Divino from Sal and Kelly Ortega. This goes to Laura Ramirez.
Wow.
Laura.
All
Nicely
right.
done.
Now on the back here, we've got a double here. All right, this one's really nice. Item number 601, a case of prisoner wine donated by Sony Rego. And that goes to Monica King. Congratulations, Monica.
Congratulations, Monica. And finally, a gift card, a $500 gift card donated by HEB. This name sounds familiar. Monica King. 2 in a row, Monica. Congratulations.
Monica, you've got a gift card. You can go out and get some cheese to go with that wine.
There you go.
All right, and then finally,
this is the luck of the draw, package number 704, and this is golfing at the Robert Trent Jones Trail in Alabama. And the winner is
Laura Guerra Ramirez. Congratulations. Wow. Some really nice items, and I see that some of you doubled and tripled up, but that means you're donating money. You're putting some stuff in the pot, in the buckets, and congratulations to all of y'all.
Yeah, that makes a difference. You the more you put in, the better your chances of winning. So congratulations to all who've done it. Are we ready to go live? It is time to do the live auction. All right, you ready, sir?
I'm ready. Just remember again, we've got that delay, so bear with us. We're going to get this thing done. We're gonna have some people out there with some really nice items by the time we get through with this. And good luck to all of you. Remember, bid quickly, and remember to refresh those screens. That really helps a lot.
We're going to give you a little bit of time after the last bid to wait till that last bid comes in, just in case. So once Lynn gives us a thumbs up that we're going to go, I'll start describing the first item. That was a somewhat of a tentative thumbs up, but it was definitely up. So, all right, we're good. All right, let's do it. Item number 301, the first item in the live auction. It's dinner with the prisoner for 10. That's kind of a cool. This is going to be fun, right? This is from the Santa Fe Steakhouse, and following the theme this year of our Jailhouse Rocks, it's dinner for 10, from Santa Fe Steakhouse, paired with the Prisoner wine. We just gave away a case of that a little while ago.
I know. Well, a little more won't hurt.
It's really a nice red blend wine. You're in the wine room at the Santa Fe Steakhouse. Just a wonderful night. Fine dining, great friends. 10 people. 10 people, and this is donated by the Santa Fe Steakhouse and Cantina. This is item number 301.
Sure is. And let me tell you what, Sony and Albert Rego, they're out in the community a lot. They're always helping out organizations, and certainly we appreciate them donating this item. The Santa Fe Steakhouse is always a popular venue here in McAllen and in the Edinburgh area. I'm sure they draw people. So what we'd like to do is start this bid off at, we
You've
actually,
already
we
got
have a bid.
$1,000. Look at that.
Well, you know, if it works like that, this won't be difficult at all. All right, we've got a $1,000 bid. I've got $1,000. Now I'm looking for, how about 1,100? Somebody out there. I'm sure this is for 10 people. You know what a good job that the Regos do at the Santa Fe Steakhouse. This is an excellent item. It's always popular at a lot of the auctions that I go to. Like I say, they are very good about donating. So we have $1,000. Anyone out there like to beat $1,000? 1,100? We'll take more than that. We'll take 12. We'll take 15. But I've got 1,000 and I need a little more than 1,000 on this item. This is a steal at $1,000 because you know what they're going to do for you at the Santa Fe Steakhouse. So we got $1,000. We're looking for a little more than 1,000. Can I get 1,100? Can I get 1,200? Even 1,300? Because people are going to bid. So we're looking for a little more than 1,000 right now. I'm looking for 1,100. Can I get 1,100 out there? 1,100. We're watching. We got 12. All right, we got 1,200. I got 1,200. $1,200 bid. How about 15? You know this is worth it. They do a wonderful job. 1,500. 13. I'm sorry. We got 1,300 now. How about 14? 1,300 is bid. Looking for 14. 1,400. Again, this is an excellent item. You know that they'll do a great time. 1,400. I got 14 now. I'm looking for 15. 1,400 is bid. We're looking for 1,500. Now I got 15. If you were there at 14, sorry, it's your turn to bid again. We need 16. $1,500 bid. Looking for 16. 1,600. Looking for 1,600. Again, I got 1,500 bid. Looking for 16. We have 1,600. If you were the one at 15, now's your time. All right, so we've got 1,600 and now looking for 17. 1,700. 1,700. John and Julie, you're in good shape right now, and you can take me with you. 18. Uh-oh, John, you're going to have to get back in there. I got 1,800 now. 1,800. How about let's go to 2,000? Remember, the money goes to the museum. What a great cause. What a great way to spend your money, and look what you're going to get to do. You're going to get to go to the Santa Fe Steakhouse with a bunch of people and have a great time. I've got 1,800 bid. 1,800 is my top bid right now, and that is Jaime, I think. 19. All right, 1,900. Thank you, John. John's back in. Got 1,900 looking for 2,000. $1,900 bid looking for 2,000. Look at that. He upped himself. I like it when they do that.
And I might get to go. I like that.
I like
Come on,
that.
John.
Yeah, come on,
Invite
John.
your favorite weatherman.
All right, we've got a bid of $2,000. Can I get 2,100? 2,100. I got $2,000 bid. I'm looking for 2,100. We got 21. All right, John, you got to get back in there. I got 2,100 bid. Jaime, you got it right now at 21. We're looking for 22. 22, can we get 22? 22. Jaime, you're sitting there with 21. We need 2,200. 2,200? 2,200. $2,100 is leading right now. Jaime, you've got it, and I'm looking for 22. 22? 22? We're going to sell this item now, so if you're interested in it, get that bid in now. I got 2,100, looking for 22. You ready to start counting this one down? All right. If you're interested in this item, you need to get the bid in right now. 2,100 is leading. We're going to sell this item. I'm going to give you a 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Jaime Gonzalez, congratulations. $2,100. You're going to the Santa Fe Steakhouse.
Well done. Thank you to all the bidders that were on that. That was awesome. And John, I was hoping that you were going to take your favorite weather guy to the Santa Fe Steakhouse.
Are you the favorite one?
Probably not. He likes Andrew better. I know he likes Andrew Chun better. That's all right. All right, we move on to item number 302. And this is the Sapphire. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
The premier destination on South Padre Island. Beautiful. I didn't know it was 37 floors tall.
Well, 37 floors, that's way up there. Can you imagine the view?
Yeah, just the fire alarm goes off. It's a long way down the stairway. I've done that.
That's not gonna happen.
No, it's not. No, it's a voice of experience from somewhere completely different. This is 4 days and 3 nights at the Sapphire on South Padre Island. A beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, 37 floors up, and that's up pretty close to the top of that building. It's an absolutely gorgeous facility.
Oh, man, yeah, look at that picture.
The grounds are just beautiful, and this is donated by Sal and Kelly Ortega. Again, the Sapphire's the destination on South Padre Island. When you're down there on the beach, well, I'm staying at the Sapphire.
Yeah, there you go.
And just, I've got a place with the Sapphire, just leave it at that.
There, yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah. This is item 302. And
Item 302, this is at, the Sapphire is located at the south end of South Padre Island. You know it's gotta be a great place to be. We got a starting bid of 600, and we've got that bid. I got $600, looking for 7. Can you get 700 on this item? 700, we got 600, looking for 7. Here's your chance to go to the island, and 4 days, 3 nights at the Sapphire. What a great venue. You'll have a great time. A lot of people like going to the island, and here's your opportunity to go to a very, very nice place. So we got 600 bid, we're looking for 700. Can I get 700? 600 is bid, look for 700. 700, 700, 600 bid, look for 7. Again, here's your chance. Here's your chance to be in the Sapphire. 4 days, 3 nights. A great place to be. Enjoy some time at South Padre Island. Enjoy the beach. Take some family with you. It's going to be a great time for everyone. $600 bid, looking for 700. 700, 700. I got 600 bid, looking for 700, 700, 700. Refresh your screens out there. I need that $700 bid. I got 750. 750 is good. I'll take 750. I got 750. How about $1,000? We jumped up there. Let's go to 1,000. Can I get? I got 750. I'll take anything higher than that. But how about $1,000? This is worth well more than $1,000. 900. Got $900 bid. How about 1,000? $900 is bid. Looking for $1,000. If you were to go out to the island and try to stay at this place, I guarantee you for 4 days and 3 nights, you're going to pay a lot more than $900. So here's your opportunity. $900 bid, how about $1,000? Looking for $1,000? $900 bid, looking for 1,000. I keep looking over here to the board to make sure I don't miss it, and they're helping me out. $1,000 is what we're looking for. $900 a bid, looking for 1,000. $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. We're looking for 1,000. I got 900 bid. All right, you ready to go with this one? All right, here's your last chance now. We're going to count this one down. I got it. I got 1,050. Thank you very much. Let me see there. Dusty. Okay, Dusty, you're in right now at 1,050. I got 1,050. How about 1,250? Can I get 1,250? 1,250? $1,050 bid. I'm looking for something higher than that. 1,100 would do it for you. I got 1,050 done. Can I get 11? 1,100? 1,100? 1,100? We got $1,050 bid. Looking for 11. Dusty, you're still there. Well, wait a minute. Sorry about that, Dusty. I think that is Luis. Luis, thank you very much for your bid. I got a $1,200 bid. I got 1,200. Now about 13. $1,200 bid. Looking for 1,300. 1,300, 1,300. We have 1,200, looking for 13. 13, refresh that screen, get that bid in quickly. 1,200, 1,200, 1,200 is bid. I'm looking for 13. 13, I need a $1,300 bid to move on.
1,250.
1,250, all right, I'll go halves. Okay, Don, you're in there at 1,250. How about 13? 13. Dusty, here's your chance to get back in it. Luis, you also. I got $1,250 bid. I'm looking for 13. 1,350. Thank you. I got 1,350 good. Well, how about 14? 1,350 bid. Looking for 1,400. 1,400. 1,350 is bid. I'm looking for 14. 1,400. 1,400. 1,400. It's still a steal at that price. 1,350 bid. Looking for 14. 14. 14. 14. All right. Here we go. We got a bid of $1,350. I'm looking for 14. We're going to count this one down. Don, right now you're in the lead on this one. We're going to count it down. Looking for 1,400. 10. 9.
1,500.
8. 1,500. All right. Somebody knows what it's worth. Luis, good job. You're in there now. I got 1,500. Bet 16. I got 15. Looking for 1,600. 1,600. 1,600. 1,500 bid. Look for 16. 16, 16. I'm having to, I apologize for that. I'm having to look over here from time to time to make sure I'm seeing those bids. I got 1,500 bid, looking for 1,600. 16. I got 1,650. That's even better. Luis, thank you, sir. 1650, look for 1700. 1700, 1650's bid, look for 1700. 1700, 1700, 1700, 1650 bid, look for 1700. 1700. We're going to sell it at 1650. We're going to count this one down. 10, looking for 17. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Luis Guajardo for $1,650. Good job, Luis.
good job, good
Enjoy
job,
yourself at the island. I'm sure you're going to have a good time.
That is terrific. That is awesome. Well done. Hey, I sent the picture, the selfie, off to the processing plant to be developed, so we'll share it with you in a little while.
Okay.
They're
I'm
developing it.
looking forward to that.
Yeah, they're developing it as
Send
we
it to
speak.
Walgreens?
Yeah,
or
yeah, they've got
CVS?
that 24-hour photo
Yeah,
lab there.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have that for you real soon, okay?
All right.
All right.
I'm waiting for that one.
Item 303 is next. This is a side of beef. Man, when I was growing up, my dad would buy a side of beef, and we had a locker in town we'd go get it from.
Here's your opportunity. You
And I
can
could
bid
put-
on this. You
I
can
just
do
need to have a locker in town. I don't have a freezer, but yeah, this is great. This is one half side of beef A, it says. Big barbecue to whatever you want. This all goes into your freezer. It's all processed, wrapped, ready to pick up. All South Texas beef. This is really cool. It's a side of beef donated by Rio Beef Feed Yard Incorporated and De La Garza Meat Market, where there's always a line to get in on the weekends because there's so much great stuff there.
Have you priced beef here lately? It has been going up, up, and up. And so if you're out there looking for the opportunity to buy some steaks and a bunch of them and roast and all kinds of things now, here's your chance.
Yep.
A half beef. Wow, what an idea.
Yum.
All right. We've got a bid out there on the system. We're asking for $550. We'd like to, on $540, we'd like to get something a little more than that. Can we get up to say $600? Can we start it off at $600? We got $540 bid. We're looking for $600. This is a whole half a calf. This is something that you're going to need a little freezer space, but I'm sure you can figure that out. Here's an opportunity to get some beef at a really good price. We got looking for a bid of $600. Can I get $600? $600.
No bid, starting bid 540.
5 bid, okay, 540. We got a bid of we're looking for a bid of 540. We have no bid yet. We're looking for 540 for a starting bid. Here's your opportunity to pick up a lot of fresh meat. You just need a place to put it. I may have to bid on this one. You like to
You and I, let's go back and forth.
split it?
I'll split it with you.
All right.
Let's do it. All right.
We may have to work on that.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're looking for a bid of 540. 540 on the beef. Half a beef, 540. Can I get a bid of 540? Anyone out there, here's your opportunity to acquire a large amount of meat at a really good price. 540? 540? We're looking for a bid of 540. 540? This is processed, wrapped, and ready to pick up.
Just like you're getting it at HEB, but it's frozen, you pull it out, oh my goodness.
Man,
It's amazing.
this is a heck of a deal.
It really is.
All right, we're looking for a bid from anyone for 540 on the half a beef. 540 on the half a beef. Anyone out there? All right, we got a bid. In fact, we got 2 bids. Which one came in?
Real is a bidder.
Okay,
No, keep going.
First one.
okay, we got a bid of 540, and it is
Macarena Villarreal.
Macarena Villarreal. You were the first one in. All right, so I got 540. I'm looking for 600. Can I get $600? 540 is bid. Looking for 600. 540 is the bid right now on the half of beef. We're looking for $600. $600. $600. If you've priced beef out there recently, you know you got a heck of a deal. All right, 675. Thank you very much. I got 675. Is that Jesus that I saw there? Jesus, you're in there at 675. How about 700? 675's bid. Looking for $700. $700. $700. 675 bid. Looking for 700. 700. 700. Again, this is a half beef, and I'm losing my tablecloth, but
We got it.
we'll figure it out. I don't know what Tim did there, but he messed me up.
We lost all our papers, they all took off on it.
All right, again, the bid is at $675. We're looking for $700. $700 on the half beef. I'll pick this stuff up.
You're off camera, it's okay.
That's all right,
No one
I'm
will ever
back.
know. No one will ever know.
All right, I'm looking for $700, $700, $700, $675. We're going to sell it at $675. Looking for $700 on the half cat, the half beef.
810.
$810, okay. I'm getting some odd bids here, but I like that. I got $810. How about $850? Got $850? Can I get $850? I got $810. $810. Eduardo, you're out there at $810. I'm looking for $850. Can I get $850 on the beef? $850, $850, $850. We're looking for $850. We got $810, looking for $850. $850, we're gonna sell it at $810. I'm looking for $850. If you're interested in it, now is the time to put your bid in. Refresh that screen and let's put the bid in. I've got 810, we're gonna sell it at that, I'm gonna count it down. We're gonna start that countdown right now. I got 810, I'm looking for 850 or anything better than 810. We're gonna start that now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold.
Eduardo Cantu.
Eduardo Cantu, congratulations, you got half a calf.
There you go. That countdown, I was waiting for SpaceX to launch at the end of that countdown. It was good. So hey, there's our picture. We'll share with everybody in a little while. Don't we look good?
Oh, yeah.
The crowd back
I
there.
can't remember the last time I looked that
Yeah,
good.
yeah, we'll share that with you later on, but the crowd looks great behind there. All right, just got it back from the process.
All right, what are we doing next?
Do you remember Ionelli's restaurant?
Oh, man, I used to go there all the time.
Yes.
It's a great place there at the corner of La Vista and 10th.
Yeah,
right there.
and the downtown one before that even. You know, the
Yeah,
one
oh, yeah,
downtown,
that's
then
right.
up on La Vista, yeah.
Yeah.
That means we've been here a long time. We remember
We
this
have
stuff.
been here a long time.
And this is your chance to enjoy some of that great food again from Ionelli's, which of course the restaurant's been gone for a while, but the food is still around because John Ionelli's making it. So this next item is item number 304, and it's Ionelli's bringing Italian cuisine. You go to their house, to his house,
What an opportunity.
with 6 people, and you go to the house and they make all this great food at their home. They call it a delicious rustic Italian dinner.
I noticed there's 2 desserts too.
2.
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Let's
At
go for
least,
dessert.
at least.
That's good. And just these old recipes that come from the old country, you know.
Their food is great.
It was so good. I miss that restaurant so much. That was just classic Italian food. And so this is your chance to get a great meal for 6 people at the Ionelli's home. Not at the restaurant, but at home.
Right.
And there's also some limoncello. Limoncello, am I saying that right?
Yes, you are.
I'm working on
Limoncello
my
and
Italian.
wine.
Well, the one that I can handle that word. But, so that goes with it, and of course, Francisco Guajardo is going to be there sharing
Oh,
some
well,
great
then.
stories. That alone,
Yeah, that alone is worth it.
for the price of admission, yes. So he'll be there, sharing great stories with you. This is donated by John and Yvette Ionelli. Priceless, really. You can't put a price on this.
100 kilometers.
All right,
John.
this is an
All right.
opportunity. This is an opportunity for a really, really nice meal. And again, Francisco's going to be there, so just visiting with him a little bit. He has no problems talking about just about anything. So you pick a subject, he's going to expound on it, and I'm sure you will enjoy that. Seriously, you will enjoy it because listening to him talk about things it's amazing. We already have a bid on this of $1,100. Well,
1,400 kilometers.
I'm sorry, it's already going up to 14. I haven't even asked for it yet.
Good, I like
And-
that.
Okay, Annie, you're out there 1550. All right, I got 1550. How about 1750? Can I get
1,700.
I got 1700. John, you're back in the lead. I got 1700. I don't know why y'all don't just go to 2000. All right, I can't even ask for the bids and they're coming in. I like this. I like this a lot. All right, the leading bid right now is $1,850. We need to get this up to $2,000. You're going to have a great time. Here's your opportunity to enjoy some real rustic Italian cuisine. And again, you're going to have Francisco there, so it's going to be a great evening. Wine's involved, so I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful time. Right now, the lead bid on this is $1,850. Can we get $2,000?
2,000, Jaime Gonzalez.
2,000. Jaime, thank you very much. You're in the lead right now. You're the one that they've got to beat. Jaime, you're out there with 2,000. We got 2,000. Can we get 2,100? 2,100? 2,100? 2,000 is bid. I'm looking for 21. Just $100 more. It's not that big a deal. $2,100, and you're going to the Ionelli house and having a wonderful time. $2,000 is bid. I'm looking for 2,100. Jaime, you're in the lead right now, looking for 2,100, 2,100, 2,100, 2,100. 2,000 is bid, looking for 2,100. John, he's asking me, will you bid again? So, 2150.
Was it John?
No, it wasn't John, but that's Annie, and you know Annie might take you. You
That's
never
true,
know.
that's true. I got my number. I called
All right, Andy, you're in the lead right now with 2150. I got 2150. Can I get 22? 22? Just a little more. Just a little more. 2150's bid. Look for 2200. 2200. 2200. Andy, you're out there with 2150. Looking for 22. 22. 22. 22. What an evening she is going to have. Her and Kramer, if they win this one here. I got 2150. 2150. 2150. Looking for 22. 22, can I get 22? Just $50 more. We're gonna sell it at 2150, looking for 22. All right, we're gonna count this one down. Again, looking for 2200, just $50 more. We're gonna start counting this one down. Annie, you're in the lead right now. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. Annie and Kramer Miller, you're going to the Ionelli house. Have a wonderful time. We know you're going to enjoy it, and thank you so much for bidding.
Need my number, I'll text it to you in just a couple of minutes. Congratulations, this is great. You know, this is working pretty well.
Yeah, it's surprisingly well.
It's going smooth, and we can't hear the glasses clanking and the
No,
crowd
and
talking.
I can't point to people either, but,
point at that computer
my,
over there.
my spotters over here are doing a great job.
They are good, aren't they? They're really close and you can hear them, so we appreciate all they're doing. All right, next up, this is a really cool item. You looked at this. It's number 305. It's sometime in Asheville, North Carolina at the Biltmore Estate.
There you go.
At the Biltmore House and Estate. Really, really cool. This is 3 days and 2 nights. Am I saying that right? At the Biltmore Estate. It's for 2 people, 3 days, 2 nights at the Hilton Asheville Biltmore Park Hotel. And you get admission to the Biltmore House and Gardens, wine tasting and a guided tour of the winery, a red wine and chocolate tasting,
There you go.
a $150 gift card for dinner at the dining room restaurant at the Inn on Biltmore Estate.
Sounds like a pretty nice trip.
This is a nice trip, and you've got up through December 31st of 2022 to use it. So that's a year and 3 months or so. Just absolutely gorgeous. You know about the Biltmore Estate, you know, the 250-room French chateau. Gorgeous place, and the airfare's not included. You got to get yourself there. I've already got a good bid. I just heard a big number come in, so let's get it started. I'll shut up. They're bidding. Let me just get out of here.
Here's an opportunity to spend a little time at the Blue Ridge Mountains in Asheville, North Carolina.
Donated by Alice East. I should mention that.
Oh, yes, you do need to mention
Yes,
that
thank you,
because
Alice.
she will mention it to you. No, I'm only kidding.
She's kidding.
Alice is a wonderful person
Absolutely, yes.
and does a lot for the museum, and we certainly appreciate that. But here we go. We've got a wonderful trip. You're going to get out there in the Asheville area in North Carolina, right at the foot of the Appalachian Mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountain area of the Appalachians in North Carolina. Wonderful place to be, and we've already got a bid out there. I've got a bid of $2,900. Dusty, you're in the lead there with 2,900. How about 3,000? 2,900 is bid. Can I get 3,000? 3,000? 3,000? Anyone? 3,000? 2,900 is bid. Looking for 3,000. 3,000? 3,000? Anyone? 2,900 is bid. Looking for 3,000. Anyone else? 3,000? 3,000? 3,000? $2,900 bid. Looking for 3,000. Looking for some more interest here. I'll tell you what. I'm going to make you a deal. Dusty, we're going to go ahead and sell this to you at $2,900. You've got it. What we're going to also do is if there's anyone else out there that's interested in this trip, we'll sell it twice. So if anyone else is interested in this trip for $2,900, put your bid in and we will sell it twice. We're going to give you the opportunity. Dusty, you've got it. You're going. At $2,900, you're there. Now, here's the opportunity for someone else or another person who's interested in going. We've got your chance here. $2,900, we're going to sell the trip twice. So we're going to give you a chance to bid again. All you've got to do is bid $2,900 and you have the same opportunity that Dusty has already purchased. So we're going to give you a chance to do that. We're looking for $2,900.
Package 313,
It's package number 313.
which is the second.
Second.
All right.
I think so.
Package number 313. Okay, package number 313 is the second one. So if you'll look at that, again, $2,900 and you can go to package number 313. So if you're interested in going, here's your opportunity. $2,900 and you go also. Again, the Biltmore Estate,
What a great package
North
that is.
Carolina?
There's 8,000 acres there. Did you know that? 8,000 acres, and you just get to wander around. Not quite,
Yeah.
but close, but close. And it's got the $150, gift card for dinner, the winery tour, the red wine and chocolate tasting.
chocolate tasting.
I'm in.
I'll go to North Carolina for a chocolate tasting.
It's the
The Biltmore House Tour, that's an amazing thing right there, all in and of itself. You're in North Carolina, like I said, the foothills are right at the mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains, a wonderful place to be. So we're gonna give you the opportunity again. All we're asking for is $2,900. We've already sold one package, we'll sell a second one.
Yep. That was a good first bid. That made life easy, didn't it?
It sure did. And now we're just trying to get somebody else to go along too.
Yep, jump in. This is for two.
All right, we're gonna count this one down. We're ready to do that, Lynn? Yes. All right, we're gonna give you the opportunity again. The bid would have to be $2,900. That's what we got from Dusty on the first one. $2,900, you can go also. We're gonna count that opportunity down. 10, 9, again, item number 313, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's gone, but Dusty's going, and we certainly appreciate that bid for $2,900. You're gonna have a great time.
That's going to be fun. Congratulations, Dusty. That's a great package. All right, let's move on. 306 is next.
All right,
You
we're
been
going
the
to
sidebar?
Edinburgh. We're going to Edinburgh.
Just walk down the street. It's like almost across the street from where we
Is
are
it
now.
still raining? I don't wanna
I
do
think it's, let me look at radar. I think we're done. This is the sidebar, which is almost right across the street from where we are right now. What a cool place.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Kind of a speakeasy feel to it, you know,
And
and
small and, yeah, nice.
done a really nice job, and you'd never know it's there if you didn't know it was there, which is wonderful. So this is your chance to find out that it's there, or if you've been there before, go check it out again. This is live music, appetizers, wine for 12 people, and there's going to be a ballroom dancing instructor there to teach you how to ballroom dance.
700.
I've already got a bid. Maybe it started. I like this.
You're good. You're good.
Man, oh man. Now, if you don't know the history, it's the old Daily Review building.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
I remember the Daily Review, Thursdays.
I didn't know there was an ice house there before that. I read that here. It's like, oh, that's cool. So there's a lot of history there, and this is really a classic Edinburgh downtown venue, and hopefully a sign of things to come in the downtown area as it continues to grow and just become nicer and nicer. But it's right next to the museum, and we appreciate Sidebar for dancing, donating this, along with Dance Center of Edinburgh, for the ballroom dance classes.
That's something that,
$750.
Oh, the bids are coming in. I should shut up and let you auction this off, man.
this is working out pretty good. All right, so just so we know, this is a Sidebar, a very popular local restaurant and bar here in Edinburgh. And as Tim said, it's a kind of small, a little more intimate kind of place. And if you don't know it's there, you probably wouldn't know it was
No, it's there.
there.
It's just for a dozen people. There's appetizers,
And you have
wine.
the whole place, private use for 2 hours.
2 hours on a weeknight.
It's all yours, all right? Live music, wine is included.
Oh, we're showing the bid photo. Is that the selfie we took? You see the crowd. See, everybody's in the back.
Look at there.
Look at that. See, you don't even.
I'm surprised because I thought I was somewhere else for a minute.
You had no idea there were that many people here, did you? You know, it's dark out there, so we can't see off the stage lights.
I think I know that guy up front.
He looks vaguely familiar. He's been at most of our auctions.
I think so. They're really bidding a lot.
Yeah,
All right,
you
so
thought we were in a quiet
here we
room.
go. We're going to the Sidebar. We're talking about wine and food for 12, plus live music, dancing, and dance instruction. I'm sure my wife would say that I need some of that. But we've got a bid right now of $750. Can I get $1,000? How about $1,000? Something a little better than $750. Come on, this is a great time. You're going to have an enjoyable evening. You and your friends out there dancing and getting instructions, live music. What a great time you're going to have. So we got a bid of $750 right now. Barbara, you're in the lead. How about $800? Can we get $800? $750 is bid. Looking for $800. Just step it up. I got $800. Thank you, Oscar. $800 is bid. How about $900? $800 bid. We're looking for $900. $900. You're going to have a great time. Remember, there's 12 of you that are going. 12 of you, wine and food, music, live music, dancing, and the place is yours for 2 hours. So here's a great opportunity to get out there with your friends and have a good time, enjoy yourselves, and the party is yours. A private party for 2 hours. All right, I've got $800 bid. How about $850? $800 bid, look for $850. $850, just $50 more, a small amount, and you can go to the sidebar. $800 is bid, and I'm looking for $850. $850, anyone out there? $850, $850, $850, $800 is bid. We're just looking for $50 more. $850, $850, $850, $800 bid, looking for $850. Oscar, you've got it right now at $800. I think we're going to count this one down. We're looking for $850. $800 is bid, looking for $850. Ready to start our countdown? $850 is what I'm looking for, and it can be yours. We've got $800 bid. All right, Oscar, you're in the lead. $850, thank you. Jaime, you got it now. Oscar, here's your chance to get back. All right, we got $850, I need $900. $850 is bid, looking for $900. $900, $850 bid, looking for $900. $900, $900, $900. Oscar, here's your chance. Here's your chance, only $50 more, and you'll be at the sidebar dancing, drinking wine, having a good time, and a private party for 2 hours. That whole restaurant and bar is yours. All right, here we go. $850 bid, looking for $900. We're going to count it down. Jaime, you're in the lead right now at $850, looking for $900. Anyone? $900. Refresh those screens and bid. $850. We're going to start the countdown.
900.
All right, $900. Oscar's back. Jaime, it's your turn. Oscar, you're in the lead right now. So Jaime, your chance now to get back in here. I got $900 bid. How about $950? $900 is bid. Looking for $950. $950. $950. $950. Jaime, way to go. Oscar, your turn. Jaime's back again. I need $1,000. $1,000. 12 people. 2 hours, it's all yours. Music, food, wine, and if you want some other libations, they'll have them there for you. You might have to spend a little money on those, but the wine is yours. All right, $1,000 bid. Thank you, Oscar. $1,000 bid. How about $1,100? $1,000 bid. Look for $1,100, $1,100, $1,100, $1,100. Jaime, it's your turn. Oscar, you're in the lead right now. I've got a bid of 50. There we go. We got them working. $10.50. Looking for 11. I got these two guys. They're after it. They're going to have a good time. Jaime, you've got it right now at $1,050. I'm looking for $1,100. $1,100, $1,100, $1,100. Oscar, your turn. Jaime, you're in there, and I'm looking for $1,100. You're in at $1,050, looking for $1,100. $1,100, $1,100, $1,100. $1,050 is bid, looking for $1,100. All right, we're going to count this one down and move on to the next item. Looking for $1,100. $1,050 we have right now. We're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1,100. Way to go, Oscar. Got back in there. Jaime, your turn. All right. We've got $1,100. I'm looking for $1,150. $1,150. Didn't take long for Jaime to come back. Now I need 12. I got $1,150. Jaime, you're in there, and I'm looking for Oscar. Maybe he's still interested in having a party. $1,150's bid, looking for $1,200. $1,200? $1,200 is what I need. $1,200. $1,150's bid, looking for $1,200. $1,150 is in the spot right now, looking for $1,200. $1,150's there, looking for $1,200. $1,200? $1,200? $1,200. We have $1,200. These guys are going back and forth, and you're having a good time, and so are we. All right, $1,200, looking for $1,250. $1,200 bid, looking for $1,250. Jaime, your turn. $1,200, looking for $1,250. $1,250, $1,250 is what I need. $1,250, $1,250, $1,250. $1,200 is leading, looking for $1,250. All right, we're going to sell it at $1,200. I need that $1,250 bid. We're going to count it down. We got to move on. Got other items here. We're going to start the countdown on the $1,200 bid. I'm looking for $1,250. 10. 9, 8, 7, refresh those screens, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, $1,250. Oscar's back. I'm sorry, Jaime's back. Jaime's back at $1,250. All right, I got $1,250, not 13. Oscar, here's your chance. Don't let Leslie down. Here we go. I got $1,250 and I'm looking for $1,300. $1,300? $1,300 is what it's going to take now. $1,250 is leading and looking for $13. $1,250 is in the spot and I'm looking for $1,300. $1,300, $1,300, $1,300. Think about it because we got to move quick. I got $1,250 looking for 13. We're going to count $1,250 down. 10, 9, refresh your screen. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Jaime Gonzalez, Jaime, you held on and you're going to the sidebar. $1,250. Thank you for that, and have a great time.
Congratulations, that's a great item. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And we want to see the video of the dance afterwards.
I would like to see that, yes.
It's not gonna be a line dance or anything like that, but
Oh, no. Oh, please, no.
I've taken dance instruction from this instructor.
You want to show us anything now?
Absolutely not. There's a table here, though. I can get up here. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Soon. 307 is the next item. This is the private sporting clay shoot with barbecue for 20 people.
Wow.
It's all yours. It's all private, morning or afternoon, whichever you want to do. 1,000 clay targets included.
That's a good time.
That's a lot of clay target. And Barbecuties brings the food. They've got brisket, sausage, chicken, and you can, shoot then eat then shoot, whatever order you prefer. Donated by Coyote Arms Shooting Center and Barbecuties Smokehouse. 20 people, 1,000 clay targets, barbecue included.
20 people.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to feed 20 people barbecue,
Yeah.
and we're going to let them have a morning or an afternoon of shooting clays, sporting clays.
Have fun.
All right, this is a good time. If you guys out there with the shotguns that enjoy targets, shooting clays, skeet, that type of thing, here's your opportunity to have a great time with 19 of your friends. 20 people we're talking about. In addition to that, the clay shoot, you're going to have barbecue also for 20 people. All right, we're going to start the bid off at $1,000. Can I get $1,000 on this one? $1,000? $1,000 is what we'd like to see, worth well more than that. Money goes to the museum. Think about that. We'd like to start it off at $1,000. Can I get a $1,000 bid? $1,000 bid? $1,000 bid? Looking for $1,000 on the clay shoot and the barbecue for 20 people. $1,000? $1,000? What have you got there? How about $750? Can we start off $750? $750? Can I get $750 for this? $750. We're going to drop it down to $750 and go from there. This is worth more than twice that much. How about $750? Those of you out there that like to go out and shoot the shotguns and work on your target practice with clays, here's the opportunity. Well, I'm sure they'll have a number of stations for you to shoot at. And in addition, barbecue for 20 people. $750. $750? $750. Come on, this is a great time. A great time for 20 people. You can set it up in the morning or the afternoon. You can do this for your friends, or if you got a business and you want to take some clients out, here's an opportunity to do that too. $750. $750? $750? $750 just to get us started. $750? Remember, 20 people, clay shoot, and 20 people barbecue.
You're a banker. How many targets is that per person? 1,000 targets, 20 people.
Are you talking about one's hit or one's missed? Because
Yes.
I think with 20 people and depending on the accuracy of the group, we can have a lot of targets that can be picked up and reused again.
Well, and there's no alcohol mentioned in here, so they might hit a few.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I would imagine you could probably work something out to bring your own
I'll bet you could.
beverages to this event. How about $750? Can I get $750? $750? $750? Just to get it started. $750, worth well more than that.
Okay. Okay, somebody's telling me that they're trying to bid, but they won't let them bid at $750 because it said $1,000.
That's because the starting bid was 1,000.
Okay.
Can you
I can
lower
change,
that?
I'll change it.
All right, we're gonna adjust
We're
the.
lowering it right now, so give it a second.
Refreshing, I'm refreshing.
Yes.
They're refreshing the system. You can't hear this, but the system had a minimum bid set. They just changed that, and now your
Right.
750 bid should get back in
The
here.
system, the system demanded $1,000.
That's right. The system knows what it's worth.
All right, if you're willing to bid $750 on it now, you should be able to get in there and bid $750. So let's try it now.
No worries about it. Okay, so if we're set at $750.
So whoever it is set at 750.
Whoever it is, they got it, but they can bid. Are we going to give them an opportunity to bid?
Yes.
We apologize for that.
They want to get it going.
We were holding you back and didn't realize we were holding you back. But we're going to get it worked out here. So if you're interested at $750, now's the time to bid on that item. We're going to give you the opportunity.
But is it allowing you? It won't. Okay, refresh.
So if one of you's having trouble, we're sure others are having trouble, because we know you all want this. We know everybody wants this, so once we get this fixed, you'll be able to bid.
Yes, she did say that. Okay. You got it? Okay, all right.
All right, we think we're getting there.
There it is.
There we go.
It's
All
in.
right.
All right.
All right.
Please proceed, sir.
We have a bid on the screen for $750. I got $750. How about $850? Can we move it up a little bit? We got this chute, the clay chute for 20 people, barbecue for 20 people. I got a $750 bid. How about $850? Can we move it up $100? 750's bid, looking for $800. $850. $850. $850. 750's bid, looking for $850. This is going to be a heck of a deal because this thing is valued at more than double what we've got a bid for right now. So right now, Jaime, you're looking good. You're in there at 750. You might get one heck of a deal here. All right, we're looking for 850, 800, 850. We got 750. We need to beat that 750 bid. Looking for 800. How about 800? 800. 750 is bid. Looking for 800. 800, 800, 800. We still having technical difficulties? Are we okay? Jaime has it. We have a bid on Jaime. Jaime Gonzalez is in there at $750.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. All right, we're looking for 800, 800, 800, 800.
Okay, now we're gonna hang up.
They're in.
We apologize for that. We got conversations going in different areas, trying to make sure that people who want to bid have the opportunity and they do get their bid in. All right, we're at 750. I'm looking for 800. We're going to count it down. Jaime, you're looking at the opportunity for a really nice item at a very good price. I got 750, looking for 800. We're going to count it down at the 750. Again, looking for 800. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Jaime Gonzalez, $750. You're going to have a great time. You got a heck of a deal. You're going to get out there and shoot some clays and eat some
You
barbecue.
get a dancer and a shooter.
There you go.
Dancer and a shooter. I got to tell you, I am so impressed with how they've taken this event and made it work. Aren't you? I mean, yes, there's some glitches, but you've taken what used to be a 500-person event and made it work for everybody watching from home, from your patios, from your living rooms.
Yeah,
making it work.
and hopefully they are having a good time. They're putting a little adult beverage in to help assist with the bid, and it's working out pretty good.
Yeah, Francisco, just have another drink. That's what he said. Have another drink, and another. If you had another, have another one. You know, you're not driving home. Please be careful, of course. Use Uber if you need to. All right, another big dinner, another great item.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is for 25 people. So
Yes.
it's 12 couples and one extra, right? 25 people. So the one
I
single.
bet you could, if you talk to Joe Quiroga, you could probably work it out.
You go to 26 maybe.
Yeah, I think
All right.
we'd probably work it out.
It says 25 people. We'll make it work for a backyard get together. This is either your home or here at the museum.
The museum, man, what a great
Oh my
venue.
gosh, yes. And if it's your home, they come to your house, they do all the cooking, it's steak and all the stuff that goes with it. It's the folks from Texas National Bank. Also a case of assorted wines included
There
in
you
this.
go, wine too.
For 25 people. If you choose to do it here, then they'll, all the tables and stuff will be provided. If you do it at your house, bid's already coming in. If you choose to do it at your house, then you need to provide the tables and the chairs. But it's coming on nice plates and everything else. It's gonna be really nice.
But why do that when you can come to the museum?
And let somebody else clean up,
And there are people here who can talk, you know.
Talk,
Yeah, plus you get a tour of the museum.
From maybe the CEO.
Yeah, you never know, he might show up.
Put his fork down long enough.
Yeah, Francisco will be here if you choose to come to the museum, and trust me, he will give you a tour that you will enjoy.
Exactly. And it's really cool. This is donated by Texas National Bank and Holiday Wine and Liquor. You've got a year, I believe, to use this, something like that, good for 1 year. Come up with a date that you can mutually agree upon, that'll mutually agreeable date. 25 people and, 12 couples and one extra.
Yeah, there you go.
Or you.
We'll work it out, I'm
All
sure.
right, go get
Like
it.
I say, certainly we appreciate the fine people at Texas National Bank and Joe Quiroga and his group over there, Holiday Wine and Liquor. Thank you for throwing the wine in there. This is a great time. You're really going to enjoy yourself. They come and cook it right there in front of you and serve it to you. So they like to make a point that they're not using paper plates. They're going to put it on,
Real plates.
Yeah, we're going to use real plates. And again, you can have this done at your house or you can come to the museum. So you've got an opportunity to make a choice there. All right, we've already got a bid in of $2,195. So I've got $2,195. How about, let's up it a little bit. Can we get 2,500? How about 2,500? I sold a couple of these just the other day for $3,500 each at another event. So they're very popular. People enjoy them. The people at Texas National Bank do a great job. You will have a good time. I got $2,195. I need something better than that. Come on, we can do better than that. How about $2,250? $2,250? $2,250? $2,250. Remember, you're talking about 25 people. 25 people. Steak and all the fixings that go with it, plus wine and a tour of the museum if you choose this venue.
So Francisco doesn't have to come if you don't want him here.
He could be the one.
Thank you. There's your 25th
I hadn't thought about that. He could be number 25. But seriously, the people do a great job at this, and it's a popular event. So we're at $2,195. How about $2,250? $2,250? Come on, guys. You will really enjoy this. $2,250, $2,250, $2,250. Think about where the money goes. It goes to the museum. Think about that donation to the museum, and this is just something that comes along with it. All right, so $2,250 is what I need. I got $2,195. $2,195. You would really enjoy this, and it's worth more than that amount. How about $2,250? $2,250? $2,250, $2,250, $2,250. I got $2,195, looking for something a little better than that. $2,195, how about $2,250? $2,250, $2,250, $2,250. Felipe, right now you're in control with a bid of $2,195. We're going to count it down. If you're interested in this item, and it is a wonderful straight steak dinner for 25 people, trust me, it's worth more than the bid we have now. Felipe is going to get a heck of a deal. All right, we're going to count it down. I'm looking for $2,250, $2,200 even, because he's at $2,195. We're going to count it down. Again, $2,195 is out there. I need something better than that. How about $2,200? $2,200 is just $2,475. Now we're talking, hey, $2,500.
Interesting numbers.
$2,500, yes. I don't know where y'all are coming up with this stuff, but it's better than the last one. $2,500. $2,500. That's all I need. $2,500. We're at $2,470. $2,500 will get you the steak dinner. $2,745. All right, Felipe, you're back. $2,745. How about $2,750? I got $2,745. I got $2,745. $2,745. I'll tell you what. I'm going to make you a deal here, all right? I'm going to make you a deal. Felipe, you're out there at $2,745. $2,745. If someone will match that bid, can they do that? They can match it? If you'll match that bid, we will give it to you at the same price. Felipe, you've got it at $2,745. If there's someone else out there who would like this, the bank has said that they would do it again. They will do two. So I've got a bid for $2,745. If you're willing to match $2,745, you can get the steak dinner also.
Package 314 for the second bid.
The second bid is package number 314. So look at package number 314. And if I can get a bid of $2,745, the first one at package number, I'm sorry, the number again?
314.
Package number 314. If you look at package number 314, bid $2,745, and you have this steak dinner for 25 people also. Item number 314, I need a bid of $2,745. $2,745, and you get it also. We're going to give you a little bit of a chance to do that. Some of you were right there close. Here's the opportunity. You can get it too. I'm sure the museum will offer the venue twice.
We will.
All right, the museum's open 2 times now.
Francisco's got nothing else to do.
San Francisco. I could see him. 2 steak dinners for me, huh? So that'd be a wonderful thing for him. All right, 2745 is what we need on this package. Item number 314, 2745. If you're interested in having the steak dinner also, 2745. We're going to give you that opportunity. I'm going to count it down.
The 1,000 is not going to work. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
the 1,000 is
20%.
not going to work. It's going to have to be 2745 to match the other bid. I need a bid of 2745 in order to match the other bid. It has to be 2745.
You add those together, you're getting close.
We're getting some bids there, but the bid has to be 2745.
There you go.
All right, we've
Got
got
it.
2. We're going to sell it twice. So Lionel Cantu, you're there at 2745, and the other one I think was Felipe, if my memory serves me right. So we've sold the item twice. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you very much, the people at Texas National Bank and Holiday Wine and Liquor, for doing that double.
2 of them. Good job.
There you go, yeah.
Well done. That's
Yeah,
awesome. That's
that is
awesome.
good.
All right. We've got a higher bid, but it's too late. It was already closed, right?
We sold them.
It was
We
already
sold them
closed.
already. We sold them already.
Yeah, it was already closed. All right. We're moving on to item 309. And this is actually something that you hold in your hand. We have not a whole lot of, I don't know if you hold it, but you put it on your shelf or something. And nobody describes stuff like Francisco, right?
That's
Hey,
true.
Francisco, come here. Let's let Francisco describe this because he describes things like nobody else does. It's the limited edition Nativity in a box with Nuestro Nicho. We have a picture of it. There it is. So just come in here and just because I can describe that, I can read the script, but
Yeah.
you can just talk about it. So
Oh my
do
God.
what you do the best.
Okay, so here's the thing about this piece. So Lynn goes to auction every year. No, I'm sorry, goes to market every year. And so this gives me an opportunity actually to thank all those supporters who actually provide the resources so that Lynn can go to market. She goes to Dallas every single year to look for stuff that we use at the museum for things such as Fandango. And so this piece here, Lynn, if I can just have your attention here. Can you help us describe this nativity scene in a box?
Yes, we could.
Okay,
Talk real loud.
go ahead.
Okay, Jan Barbaglio, yes, she does limited edition nativity scenes every year and only sells 250 across the world. This year it's a very small little one, the nativity in the box, but it's coming in a large wall-mounted or tabletop-mounted nicho, or cabinet. And it's beautiful. It's rustic, but it has pulls like dove pulls on it. There it is.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you're not using it, say at Christmas time, you can take that out and put candles in it or other kinds of collections. It's really gorgeous.
So this is really important, Tim, for a number of reasons, or at least, in terms of its symbolism, it's, that kind of artistic significance. Number one is the meaning of it, right? It's the nativity. So Nuestro Nicho is what it's called. The other reason is because Jan Barbaglio is actually kind of like a world-class artist. And so when Lid says that this is a limited edition, there's only a few that are made, that are sold worldwide. This is actually a very cool piece. So it's very exclusive, very unique. And so you have a shot at this tonight.
All her stuff is made by artisans from Mexico. And she's a Dallas designer. So she's a Texas designer using Mexican artisans.
So here's another cool thing, is that this is donated by Alice East.
Love that.
So
Love that.
Alice East is one of these, longtime supporters of the museum. And so there are people like Alice, there are people like Jimmy McCown, there are people like all these people who are bidding, like Jaime Gonzalez and Rena and all these people who really are, big-hearted, and kind people who are really about this philanthropic spirit. And so just like you guys, so this is what we're trying to nurture in our community, a big philanthropic heart. And so Alice represents that. And so this Nuestro Nicho piece, I think, is unique and unbelievable. So have
Thank
at
you
it,
for
guys.
that. Thank you. 'Cause I just read what it said on the script, so good job. That's a beautiful piece, and Lynn, thanks for that description as well.
And
It
if
really-
it's donated by Alice, Alice is nothing but quality. So you know that it is a very special piece if she's donated it. So here's your opportunity to have something extremely special. Again, only 250 of them in the world. The The value of this is much higher than the starting bid that we've put down. What do you have over here?
309,
You know, for your starting bid amount?
It shows, hang on a minute, we're having a little technical difficulty
Okay.
here.
But that's okay, that's the nature of the beast, it's all right.
We have a starting bid of 1145 on this
All
one,
right.
but we can,
Well, that's fine, except, and I can start there.
yeah, well,
You want to start with this, 1145?
yes, let's do that.
Okay. All right, we got a starting bid of $1,145. What am I looking at here? Wow, it's worth way more than that.
Yeah,
It is a special
Yes,
piece.
it is.
But we'd like to start that out, let's start it out at $1,500 because it's worth well more than that amount. Can I get a bid of $1,500? $1,500. This is a very special item by a Texas artist using Mexican artisans to complete this piece. So we've got a bid, we have no bid right now. I've got a starting bid of $1145. If you want to match that or go higher, then certainly you're welcome to do that. This item is worth about 3 times that amount according to the information I have here. So here's your opportunity to own something very special. Okay, all right, we've got a bid of $1145. That's a good bid. We'll take that, but we'll take a little more. Can I get $1,200? I got $1145 bid. Can I get $1,200? $1,430. That's even better. Now we're talking, because this item again is worth well more than that. How about $1,500? I got $1,430 bid. How about $1,500? $1,500, and you still are getting one heck of a deal with this item. How about $1,500? $1,500, special item, Christmas season coming up soon. Here's your opportunity to use it. And again, when you don't have the nativity scene in there, that niche is a very beautiful item to display in your home. So I got $1,430 bid. I'm looking for $1,500. $1,500. Right now, Saul, you are leading at $1,430. I need $1,500. $1,500. $1,500. Can we get $1,500 from anyone? $1,500. Only asking for $70 more. $1,430 is bid. Looking for $1,500. $1,500. $1,500. $1,430 bid. Looking for $1,500. Saul, you might get a really good deal on this item because we're going to sell it and move on, I think. Looking for $1,500. $1,500. $1,500, $1,500. Again, very unique item, value much more than the current bid, but we're going to sell it at that price. So it appears anyway. I've got people over here going, "Wow!" So it's obviously that.
Oh, we got a bid.
Okay,
Wait, that's a lower bid.
yeah, that's a lower bid. I've got $1,430. $1,430. I need $1,500. $1,500. I got a bid in there, but that wasn't good enough. $1,430 is what I've got. I need $1,500. $1,500. $1,500. All right. I guess we're going to sell it at this amount. But here's an opportunity. All right, Saul, you're in the lead right now at a bid of $1,430. I'm looking for $1,500. We're going to count it down. 10. 9.
Okay, hang on. Hey, who's got the bid? Hang on.
Right now,
1430.
1430, Saul Ortega has the bid at 1430.
Saul is.
I've got a phone call coming in, so we're looking for 1500.
1500.
We got 1500.
Hey, hang on, Rita, hang on, because we gotta get it in the system, but you're saying that it won't let you bid? Okay, give us a second to figure out the kink.
All right, we have a bid of 1500 with someone who's having an issue getting the bid into the system, but we'll take it over the phone. We're going to adjust this and show that $1,500 bid. So if you're interested in this, I need $1,600 now. I've got 15 bid, I need $1,600. $1,500 is bid, I'm looking for $1,600. $1,600, $1,600, $1,600. I have $1,500. I don't know what you're seeing out on your tablets and computers and phones right now. It may be a lower bid than that, but we have a bid phoned into us for $1,500. So I need $1,600. $1,500 is bid. I'm looking for $1,600. I have $1,500, looking for $1,600. We're working on the system here, trying to get that bid to show up, but we do have, as I said before, a bid of $1,500.
Who is it? Hyman, right?
There's a furious amount of clicking and stuff going on over here.
Yes.
You can tell that we have some IT type people here.
There. You hear the delay now, see?
Yeah.
We're hearing the delay. It's about 15, 20 seconds. So
Yeah,
that's
we
why
do
it
have
takes
a
little
little
while. That's why it takes a little while, but the technology is,
All right,
there we go, it's in.
okay, I think we've got the bid showing up now. All right, so we have 1,500. I need $1,600 on this very special item. Here's your opportunity to own something very special, something that no one else is going to have. There's very few of them in the world, and your chance is tonight. We've got $1,500 bid, and I'm looking for 1,600. 1,600, 1,600 is what I need. Okay, I got Jaime in. Jaime's in at 1,500. I need 1,600. Okay, we're going to count this one down. Okay, 1715. I got a bid of 1715. All right, 1715 is bid. How about 1800? 1715, looking for 1800. I got a bid of $1,715. I'm looking for 1800. 1800, 1800, 1800. Still way below the value of this item. 1715 is bid, looking for 1800. 1800, 1800. 1,800. Jaime, if you're interested, now's the time to get back in. Saul, you're leading the pack here with a bid of $1,715. I need $1,800 now in order to move forward. 1750 is leading, looking for 1,800. 1,800, 1,800, 1,800. We're okay with that bid, correct? 1715, we're good with that?
He said, yeah, more or less. The computer thinks that.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
1715, yes.
Confirmed.
Yeah, 1715. Okay, I'm good with the 1715 bid. I'm looking for 1,800, 1,800, 1,800. All right, I got two bids at 1750. The first one is Saul. That was the first one to come in, correct? Yes, okay. So I've got a bid of $1,715. The first one to bid, Oscar. All right, I'm trying to confirm some things here.
1715 same amount, we should put a little bit higher.
All right, but at the bottom there, Saul Ortega was in at 934, so he's ahead of the pack, correct?
They're all at 17.
Yeah, I've got a number of bids at 1715, but I need something, the person that came in first with the 1750 bid is Saul Ortega. I have some other bids at that amount, but they came in later. So the person who actually has control right now of this item is Saul Ortega at a bid of $1,715. I need $1,800 or $1,750 if you want to do that, something better than that on this item. I have $1,715. I need $1,750. How about that? $1,750. $1,750 will get this item for you. We realize there's a delay. Refresh your screens. We're trying to get this done. All right, we're going to count this down. Again, Saul Ortega is leading with a bid of $1,715. Their bid came in first, even though we have multiple bids at that amount. Saul has it. I need a bid of $1,750. All right, we've got a little bit of a delay here.
Okay. 1,800.
1,800, thank you. I have a bid of 1,800. We're going to get it on the screen. It's called in, a bid of 1,800. So if you're interested in this item now, the price just went up a little bit. I've got a bid of $1,800. How about 1,900? 1,900. I got a bid of 1,800. I got 1,800. I need 19. 1,800 is bid. I need 19. If you don't see the 1,800 on your screen, I apologize for that. We're working on that, but we have a bid called in for $1,800. I need 1,900. $1,900. I know there's a delay out there, and we apologize for that. That's just the way the system works. But we've got the opportunity now to sell this item for $1,900 because we have an $1,800 bid. So I need $1,900. $1,800 is bid, looking for $1,900. $1,800 is bid, looking for $1,900. We're gonna try to post that 18 up. And we're gonna give them,
I'm going to walk behind you, excuse me.
sure. We're working on that, to try to post it up. Again, I have a bid of $1,800. I got a bid of $2,000. All right, that helped work things out. Thank you, so. All right, we got a bid of $2,000. How about $2,100? $2,000 is bid, look for $2,100. $2,100, $2,100. $2,000 bid, look for $2,100. Now it's starting to make a little sense. $2,000 a bid, look for $2,100. $2,000 is bid, I need $2,100, $2,100, $2,100. I'm going to sell it at $2,000. We've been working on this one a while, but we're up there now at $2,000, looking for $2,100. We're going to give you the opportunity here, refresh your screens, and bid that item up. We've got $2,000 looking for $2,100. We're going to start counting it down. Again, giving you a chance, last chance to bid on this item. We will start counting it down pretty quickly here. $2,000 bid, I'm looking for $2,100. All right, we're going to start our countdown now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Saul Ortega for $2,000. Thank you very much. And a great bid. Took a little time on that one, but
You worked hard on that one.
yeah,
Everyone worked hard on that one.
that was a little bit of a challenge, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
There's a whole team back here that's working to make this work, and there's little glitches in these systems that make it
And thank you
special.
for understanding that.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Just have another drink and just bid again. That's, it's okay. It's okay. We'll be doing that soon. All right, item 3. We're down to the last 3 items. Only got
Yeah,
3 sheets left.
we're getting close.
All
We're
right,
getting close.
let's do this. This is the buck hunt. This is
Oh,
a
yeah.
big one. This is a big one. The buck hunt on the McAllen Ranch. This is a one-on-one hunting experience. There you go. You go with a seasoned ranch employee who's your guide. It's one hunter. It says on my sheet during the 2020 season. I'm guessing it means the 2021 season. Probably. You got to be at least 16 years old. You have to have a valid hunting license. All the things that usually apply. But this is a buck hunt on the McAllen Ranch during the upcoming season. It's a one-on-one hunt. It's just what a great opportunity. This
Well,
is.
it's not easy to get out on the McAllen Ranch and hunt.
And this is donated by them.
This is one of those rare opportunities. If this is your thing, if you're into deer hunting and you want a chance to go after a trophy type deer, then this is the opportunity.
It doesn't
This
get
is
much
the
better.
place.
It
That's
doesn't get any
exactly
better
right.
than this. So yeah, you just have at it. Have
All
at
right.
it. Any secrets we need to know before we start?
Well, I think
We got a bid already. Good.
we got a bid of $2,000.
All right.
There's someone out there that understands the value of this
Right
item.
off the top, yeah.
All right, we got a bid of $2,000. How about $2,500? Don, you're leading it at $2,000. I'm looking for $2,500. Can I get $2,500? $2,500. We have $2,000 bid. Here's your opportunity to get out onto the McAllen Ranch for a guided deer hunt. They're going to send one of their ranch employees with you to guide you. Here's the opportunity to get that big trophy that you've been looking for so long. And it's difficult to get the opportunity to go out to the McAllen Ranch. You got to be invited, and this is one of those opportunities to be invited.
A bidder's asking a question.
All right.
Ask the question. Ask the question, go ahead.
No, yeah. If it's a management puck, don't say anything, but if it's a trophy puck, they already said it.
I don't think it says anything here about management.
Management or trophy, either one.
It doesn't say anything about a management.
It doesn't say anything.
Just a buck hunt.
It just says a white-tailed deer buck hunt. All right, and this is for the 2021 season. It's this season. So I realize there's an issue there about whether it's a management buck or not. There's no mention here. The only thing it says, and I put that trophy in here because it didn't say management, but don't hold me to that. It says wild white-tailed deer buck hunt at the McAllen Ranch, which is a big opportunity.
Here comes Francisco.
I'm sure he'll add
Something important
something.
to say.
This is
All right,
what
here
I
you go.
what I do want to say is
All
that
right.
this is offered up by Mr. McCallum, Jimmy McCallum, and so there's a story to be told here. Is that Jimmy McCallum, when he was a young buck himself, no pun intended, he actually assisted his mother, Margaret. So Margaret H. McCann would be somebody who, with Mr. Brumley, would bring people together in the mid-1960s because they had an idea. The idea that they had was to establish an institution that would preserve, collect, and present the history of South Texas. And so this is actually no small detail here. So that, you know, this is actually, I think, a family that has been, you know, a steward of the shaping of institutions. And so, you know, we're very appreciative and grateful. And I understand, you know, that there are a lot of nuances here involved. But I think that you know, we see it as somebody who just cares about South Texas. You know, and so I think that people who are bidding tonight, I think they're bidding in that same kind of spirit.
Yes.
And so this is why we're doing this. And so I just
Perfect.
wanted to say
That's
that
good.
because
No,
there's
that's
some
great.
context here on who's offering this.
Yes.
You know, the use of a ranch that's a historic ranch. It comes from the Bailly family, the McCallan family. Salome Bailly was a matriarch of the family. And so there's even a restaurant now that actually helped to, you know, to cater this. The owners of that are the ones who catered this tonight. All right, so have at it, guys.
Awesome, awesome, great job.
All right, with that being said, I have a bid of $2,000. Can I get a bid of $2,500? Here's your opportunity to get out on the McAllen Ranch for that deer hunt. $2,500? I got 2,000 bid, looking for 2,500. 2,500? All right, anything above 2,000 we'll take, obviously. How about 2,100? 2,100? Looking for 2,100. We have 2,000 bid, looking for 2,100. Here's your opportunity to hunt on the McAllen Ranch. A rare opportunity indeed. So yeah, these come up few and far between. So if this is your thing. If deer hunting is one of your pleasures, then here's the chance to get out on the McAllen Ranch and do that deer hunt that you've been looking to do for so long. I've got a bid right now. Don, you're in control at $2,000, looking for 2,100. 2,100, 2,100. 2,100 is all we need to move it along. I got $2,000 bid, looking for 2,100. 2,100, 2,100, 2,100. All right, we've been doing a lot of talking and I haven't seen any movement in the bid, so.
There you go.
All right, 2,100. Thank you, Jaime. I got 21. Don, you got to get back in there if you want to go out on the McAllen Ranch. I got 21. I'm looking for 22. 22, 2,100 bid, looking for 22. 22, 22, 25. Now, Don's
Yeah,
serious.
starting to come around,
Don's
yeah.
serious. He realizes
Thank you,
the opportunity here. Thank you, Don. I got 2,500, looking for 26. 2,500 bid, looking for 2,600, 2,600, 2,600, 2,600. 2,500 is bid, and I'm looking for 2,600. 25 is leading right now. Don, you're the one in control. I'm looking for 2,600. 2,600, 2,600, 2,600. We're going to sell this item here. I'm going to give you a few seconds here to consider this. Refresh your screens. Put that bid in. If you're looking for the opportunity to go out and hunt on the McAllen Ranch, here is your chance. They don't come up very often. I got 2,500. I'm looking for 26. We're going to count down that 2,500 bid. Again, looking for 2,600. All right, we're going to start our countdown. I have 2,500 looking for 2,600. 10, 9, 26. All right, Jaime, you're in there at 26. I didn't get the count very far that time. That's okay. That's okay. That's what we're looking for. I got 26. Now we need 27. 26 looking for 27. Again, here's your chance to go out on the McAllen Ranch for that deer hunt. Doesn't come up very often. I have 26 looking for 27. 26 bid looking for 27. I got 3,000. Don's serious. All right, now we're talking. I got 3,000 bid looking for 3,100. $3,000 bid looking for 31, 31, 31, 31. 3,000 is bid, looking for 31. Again, rare opportunity to hunt on the McAllen Ranch. 3,000 is bid, looking for 3,100. All right, we're going to count this down. I'm going to give you a few seconds to refresh your screens. Get in there. I know there's a little bit of a delay. But we have 3,000 bid. I'm looking for 3,100. 3,100 is what we need. All right, we're going to count this one down. Don, you have control right now. Looking for 3,100. Here we go with our countdown. 10, 9, looking for 3,100, 8, 7,
3,100.
3,100. Don, you got to get back in there. I know you want this thing. I got a $3,100 bid. I need 32. 32, 32. Don, don't let it get away. I know you're serious about it. Jaime, you've got it right now at 31. I'm looking for 3,200. $3,100 bid, looking for 32. Looking for 32. 32 is what I need to move along. I have a $3,100 bid, looking for 32. Going to give you again a little opportunity, a little chance here. 35. Don is serious.
messing around
All right,
now.
Don is not messing around. All right, I got 3,500. I need 36. $3,500 bid on 36. 36 is what we need. 36, 36, 36. 35 is bid, looking for 36. Here we go. We're going to start the countdown. I'm going to give you again a little bit of an opportunity. Refresh those screens. Rebid. 3,500 is what we have. We need 3,600. We're going to start our countdown here in just a few minutes. 35 is what I have. I need 36. 36. 3,600. Jaime, you're back. Don, don't let it get away from you, man. I know you want it. All I need is 37. 37 and we'll move on. $3,600 is bid, looking for 37. 3,600 bid, looking for 37. 37 is bid. I got 37, now 38. $3,700 bid, looking for 3,800. 3,800, 3,800. I got some serious bidders on this item. The rare opportunity to go out onto the McAllen Ranch and get that whitetail deer. All right, 37 is leading, looking for 38. We're going to start our countdown again. Maybe it'll make it move. It has the last few times. We're at 3,700, looking for 38. Looking for 38. Here we go. Again, going to start our countdown. 10, looking for 38. 9,
38.
38. Jaime's back. Yeah, it does. The countdown works. All right, we're at 38. Now we're at 39. I'm at 3,800. Need to 39. I need $3,900. 39. 39 is bid. Now I need 4,000. I have 3,900 bid, looking for 4,000. Again, here we go. The rare opportunity to go out and hunt on the McAllen Ranch does not come up very often. $3,900 is bid. I'm looking for 4,000. 4,000. Again, here's your opportunity to refresh the screen, rethink it, and we're going to start our countdown here in just a few minutes. I'm at 39, looking for 4,000. All right, here we go. I have $3,900, looking for 4,000. 10, 4,000.
Just start the countdown now.
Well, it's the same bidder,
They
so
did, yeah.
the same bidder. Don, you're in control. We're going to start the countdown. We're at 4,000. I need 41. We're at 4,000. I need 41. Same bidder took it up, so I'm going to go ahead and count down. Again, I need 4,100. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Don McGee at $4,000. Thank you, gentlemen, for bidding. That was great.
Yes, absolutely. And what
Came in late.
Came in late, yeah. Well, it was closed, so, and it's hard because of the delay.
Yeah,
You know,
we
that's
we
just the way
sold it,
is.
we counted it down, we sold it at 4,000.
Yep, all right, but great job. Nobody's been so disappointed to not spend $4,000. You're like, come on, man, let me in. All right, we're down to two. We got two left. That's
Two
it.
items,
And these
okay.
are great. Both of these are really awesome items. The first one is a really one-of-a-kind thing in New York City. You stay in an apartment in Manhattan for 4 days and 3 nights, and it's right by Central Park.
There you go.
Hell's Kitchen, Columbus Circle, that's where CNN is, right there on that corner. Views of the Hudson River, 360-degree panoramic views. Again,
360-degree view.
you can see everywhere from there. Everything you ever wanted to see. And the 360, oh, he's
Look
back.
who's
He's
here.
back.
Look who's here.
Who can describe it? It's better than,
So this, I gotta say something
you
about
probably
this.
know Andrea, I'm guessing.
Yeah, this is my daughter. My daughter is a 30-year-old young woman from Edinburgh, Texas. She went to Edinburgh High School, Edinburgh North High School, and then went off to Fordham University in New York City and studied at the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, and is now a professional dancer in New York City and runs her own dance company.
Thanks.
And so she is deeply immersed and embedded in the whole art scene in New York City. And so if you want to, get a good feel for the dance scene, the art scene, the cultural scene in New York City, Andrea, who's, my daughter and a kid who comes to this museum, wants to treat you.
Nice.
And so, she also has an impressive kind of like a bar.
There's a
You
bar.
know,
There's a
there's
bar.
a bar in the apartment. And so she,
Saying.
that's the view from the terrace.
That's
She
pretty
lives
nice.
on the 37th floor, and then you go
Wow.
up a few floors from there, and you get this 360 view. You see the
Wow.
Hudson River.
the deck,
You
yeah.
see, there it is. And so you see Central Park, you see Hell's Kitchen, as you said, Tim. So, you know, you're gonna get kind of like good treatment.
Yeah.
All right. So
Good host.
have at
Don't
it.
take my paper.
Upper
Don't
West
take my
Side.
paper.
Hey,
Don't take my paper. I need that. You know. How do you pronounce Rob's last name? How do you pronounce
Vucinic.
Vucinic?
Yes,
All right. So it's Andrea and Rob. Rob Vucinic are your hosts. They'll give you a cocktail, kind of get you acquainted, and maybe give you some suggestions where to go, what to see, what to do. It comes with a $1,000 gift card. Airfare's not included, so it comes with a $1,000 gift card. You can use that for whatever you want, airfare, whatever you want to use it for. Wow. That's a pretty good deal. So 4 days, 3 nights. Kramer does not live next door. He's not going to barge in the middle of your party. We promise. So it's item 311, donated by Andrea Guajardo and Rob Vucinic.
Can you imagine what it would cost to get a nice hotel room at a facility like this, you know, 37.
Thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yes, thousands and thousands of dollars.
It would, it really
So-
would, it really
So
would.
here's your opportunity. If you want to go to New York City, we've got a, what is it, 4 days and 3 nights? Was
4
that
days
what
and
it-
3 nights, yep.
4 days and 3 nights, the Upper West Side, 2 blocks from the Hudson River, a block from Central Park. I mean, you're there.
awesome, yeah.
You are right in the middle of it. So if New York is your thing and you're looking for an opportunity to go to the city, here it is. It just doesn't get any better than this.
it's awesome.
All right. We're going to start this off. We're giving you $1,000. All right.
Yes.
We're giving you $1,000.
You already got
So
it.
the $1,000 gift card is included. You can use that for whatever you want.
2,800.
You're already up to 2,800. Look at that.
And so here we go.
20.
All right. I don't even have to ask for anything. The bids are just coming in.
Francisco, you don't have to pay for this. Your kids will let you stay there anytime. You don't have to bid.
This is nice. All right, we're at $3,220 right now. $3,220. How about $3,500? $3,500. Really, it's only $2,500 because we're giving you $1,000.
Exactly.
What the heck? You know, do the math, the subtraction, or whatever. All right, so we're at 3320. We're at 3320. How about 35? 35? 35 is a great deal. Think where you're going to be. Look at this. I mean,
This is a great trip.
how often are you going to get the opportunity to stay in a place like this?
Have you ever stayed in a New York hotel room? It's about the size of this table.
Yes, I know.
And you're going to stay in an apartment that has a
You
kitchen
know-
and everything. You know, this is good. This is good. You can actually change clothes.
Room to turn around.
Exactly.
Exactly. No, so this is a wonderful opportunity, and you're right in the middle of it, right in the middle of the city. You just can't get any better than this. All right, I got a bid of $3,320. How about $3,500? $3,500? $3,500. We got $3,320. Y'all are giving me some odd bids, but that's okay. How about $3,500? How about $3,500? Again, we're giving you $1,000, so you can deduct that off of your bid. You can do that subtraction. But here's the opportunity to stay in a wonderful place. You're just not going to get this opportunity very often. It's very seldom that this is going to come up. So here's your chance. If you want to go to New York, stay in a wonderful place, be right by Central Park, right in the middle of things. This is your opportunity. All right, we have a bid of $3,320. How about $3,500? $3,500? $3,500? $3,500. I have $3,320. I'm looking for $3,500. Again, I need a bid better than that. How about $3,400? 3420s. I don't know what it is with the 20s, but that's okay.
We'll take it. Yep.
3520. All right, I got 3520. Now we're talking. How about 3600? I got 3520 looking for 3600. 3600? 3600. Again, you are not going to get the opportunity to stay in a place like this. It just is not going to happen. This is your rare chance to stay in the middle of New York City, right in the middle of everything. All right, we're at 3620. How about 3720? If
Go with
y'all
that,
like
yeah.
the
It seems
20s,
to work.
I don't know what it is with the 20s, but that's okay. You say we're at 3620. Jesus, you're there at 3620. We're looking for 3700. 3700, 3700. 3620 is what I have right now. We're looking for 3700. Again, this is a rare opportunity. Here's your chance. Here is your chance. I need 3700. 3700, 3700. I'm at 3620, 3620, 3620 is where we're at. I need 3700. All right, we're going to start to count this thing. 3720. Is there something on the system about 20s? Because it's a default thing?
$100 increase. So
All right, well,
that's all right.
we'll make it work.
I'll spend the same.
Yeah. All right, I got a 3720 bid. How about 3820? I got 37, I'm looking for 38. 37, looking for 38. Can I get 38? 38, 38, 38? We have 30. We have 37, I'm looking for 38. I see Lynn on the phone.
Oh, there you go.
$5,000.
Oh,
Who? Charlie Meyer?
$5,000.
Okay, $5,000. That changes things up a little bit. We have a bid of $5,000.
5,020.
5,020. 5,020 will do it. You know, we have 5,000. 5,020 will do it. But how about 5,100? 5,000 is bid. Looking for 5,100. 5,100. 5,100. Charlie Meyer, I know you're out there. The big dog. Got 5,000. I got Charlie Meyer down at 5,000. Charlie doesn't know how to use a computer. Obviously, he's calling in, but that's okay. All right, I got 38. Oh, no, we're at 5. We're at 5. I'm sorry. I got 5. We're at 5,000. I saw something change on there. We're at $5,000. So if you're interested in this, I need 5,100. 5,100. $5,000 is bid. I'm looking for 5,100. 5,100. Charlie, you're in control right now at 5,000. Looking for 5,100. We're going to count this one down. Again, I have a $5,000 bid. I need 5,100. Going to give you an opportunity to refresh those screens. I know we have a delay. Give you that opportunity to refresh those screens in case you want to make the bid. Right now, we're at $5,000 and I need $5,100.
And they can cash it in at any point in the next year. Broadway is opening. They can go see Hamilton. They're getting $1,000 from us.
What are we here for? I love it. I love it.
There's all kinds of information coming from the side over here. But the point is, there's a lot of opportunity to do a lot of things in New York City. Unfortunately, the opportunity to do more things than you really want to do in New York City.
That's true.
I actually lived there for a short period of time.
How long did you live there?
The Coast Guard, I was on Governor's Island, right off the tip of Manhattan.
Another island, okay.
Yeah, right off the tip of Manhattan for 3 months. And so we'd go into the city all the time.
It's a great city. It's fun. We were there a couple months ago. It was good.
Yeah.
Just take your vaccination card if you want to go eat anywhere.
That's true.
You know, but that's okay. I mean, why not? What a great, so we're at 5,000?
We are at 5,000
Charlie
and we're
Meyer.
going to count it down.
Let's do it.
All right, Charlie, you're in charge. We've given everybody an opportunity to bid on this, so we're going to count it down. 10, 9, again, we're at 5,000. I need 5,100. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Charlie Meyer
Right.
for $5,000, and I bet you Virginia's going to go.
I bet Virginia's going to be there. There you go. All right. Congratulations, Charlie, and thanks for jumping in and just kind of shutting it down.
Thanks for making the phone call. Yeah,
You got to do what you got to do. Let's get this done.
this is the one we've been looking for.
Oh, I love this. This last item.
This is a crazy thing.
It's a whole page, and this is the cool thing about this auction. There's things you won't get anywhere else, but this one you really won't
No,
get.
this is,
anywhere
you're not
else.
going to see this anywhere. This is unique.
Yeah, if you remember the George Lopez show, and Ernie, of course, is our one of our favorite Valley people.
Right.
Just this is a great opportunity. For Valente Rodriguez will be here.
From Ed Couch, right?
From Ed Couch,
Yeah.
yeah, along with David Rice, who's another Valley guy. Both had their time on television, and both are still doing things. So this is a whole evening with those guys for you and 15 of your closest friends. So 16 people, an even number this time. 16 people. You come here to the museum, and of course Francisco will be here.
No, again.
He might just live here. You know?
Here's the opportunity.
There's a lot of free meals for Francisco.
Have you noticed that he's been involved in a lot of things here?
I'm on my way.
There you go. Very good. So he'll be here. Dinner's provided by the Delgado Collective, which is, Salt House Wine and Salome.
Oh, yes,
Those
yes.
guys, Larry, just
Larry and
amazing.
Jessica, yeah.
Do amazing work. So you come here, you have your dinner provided by them. Francisco might say a word or two.
I doubt that.
Might.
It's going to be more than a word or two.
No kidding.
Of course, he'll be involved.
Yes, yes.
And seriously, with his knowledge and expertise, that's a plus to this.
So then you just get to spend time with these guys, these Hollywood guys.
Yeah.
With Valente and David Rice, and they're working on a new sitcom.
Hey.
And the sitcom, part of it is being filmed here.
That's amazing.
in this building. And you
So
can
if I
talk,
buy
maybe
it,
you can
you
get,
think-
become an extra.
I was gonna say, is there an opportunity to show up somewhere, you know?
I'll just show up in the background, you know,
Yeah.
and be in an exhibit.
You never know.
That guy looks live, you know, it's not a wax figure. So they're gonna shoot a couple of episodes of it here, so it's just a great opportunity to sit and visit with these guys with 16 people in Francisco.
Where are you gonna get the opportunity to do that? This is really unique.
I've always wanted to meet, you know, Valente, I just always have since that show was on. One of these days,
You
that's
need to
gonna
bid
happen.
on this thing.
I do. I see where it's gonna go for. It scares me a little bit. But no, it's great. It's worth every penny because you got 16 people coming.
Yeah.
And Valente and David will be your closest friends when it's over with. You know,
Pretty close, I would be sure.
yeah, after a couple, and Francisco too.
All right, so yeah, so, well, there's the cherry on top of the ice cream right there. All right, so,
Last item.
it is the last item. So this is your last chance. This is so unique. It's just, you know, we're sitting here describing it, but, you know, where are you going to have the opportunity to do something like this and bring 15 of your friends along to enjoy the company and visit with these people and listen to what they've been through and what they're going to do? And again, on top of that, you got Francisco to be here to guide you along.
What more do you need?
Again, the other special part of this is that Larry and Jessica Delgado are going to be providing
my
food.
gosh, think
And
about that.
so, you know,
Think about just that for 16 people. That alone.
that alone, yes, just the meal for 16 people that they provide. And again, Larry and Jessica are people in the community that give back. You know, I do a lot of these auctions for a number of nonprofits and that type of thing. Their name shows up all the time, and we certainly appreciate what they're doing and helping out. So, you know, we got a lot of people involved in this thing to make it something very unique. So here's an opportunity you just are not going to find anywhere else. One time, one of a kind item. Here it is. All right, so
All yours.
we're going to start this off. I see a bid there. Is that? There's no bid yet. I've got a starting bid here of 2,000. I see 34 over there.
We'll let you start at 2.
Supposed to be 2,000. All right, I see the systems has 34 on it. We're going to try to correct that.
We'll try.
All right, we're working on this, but what we'd like to ask is a starting bid of $2,000. Remember, you're going to have a meal provided by Jessica and Larry Delgado. These are the people that have House Wine, Salt, New American Table, and Salomeo, Maine, the new restaurant that they have. They provide wonderful meals at their restaurants. If you're from this area and you've had the opportunity to be around, then you know that the meals that these people serve are wonderful. So they're going to take charge of feeding you while you're here enjoying this very unique experience. And we'd like to get a bid of $2,000. We're working to set that up so you have the opportunity to do that. We were a little bit high on what we had on the system, so we're correcting it to give you the opportunity to bid.
Oh, there you go.
All right, we've got a bid. Thank you. All right, we're moving and we've got a bid of 2,000. I got a bid of how about 2,500? Again, this is so unique that I don't know how to put a value on it other than to tell you that it's worth more than that. You'll never get this kind of opportunity again. So we got 2,000 bid, how about 2,500? 2,500, 2,500. I got a $2,000 bid. The first one to come in with that was Saul. So Jason, you're gonna have to up it a little bit, bud. Just a little bit and you're there. I got 2,000, how about 2,500? 2,500, 2,500? Jason, you would look good as an extra in one of their, episodes. I know that would work out for you.
There you go.
All right, 21. I got 21. We're inching up there. How about 25? I got 2,100 bid. How about 2,500? This thing is worth more than that. I don't know how you put a value on it other than me to say, my goodness, it's got to be worth more than that. All right, we're at 22. We're going to go by hundreds. I got 22. How about 25? 25, 25. 20, where am I at now? 23. We're inching there. We're getting closer. All right, I got 23. How about 25? 23, I got 23 bid. I need 25. 2,300 is bid. I need 25. 23 is out there. Let's move it up. Let's move it up. It's worth more than that. Think about this. This is a unique opportunity. Plus, you're feeding 16 people, too. So I've got 23. I'm looking for 25. 23 is bid. I'm looking for 25. 2,300 is leading the pack right now. 2,300 is Jaime. Jaime, you're in the lead.
24.
24. Saul's in at 24. How about 25? We're going to get there one way or the other. I know. They're just pulling me along very slowly, or I'm pulling them along. I'm not sure. All right, I'm at 24. How about 2,500? 2,400 is bid. How about 25? 25. Jason, you came through. I appreciate that. 25, now 26. We're going to inch up here. This is worth well more than that. 26, now 27. Jason is stepping himself up. That's good. I got 26 bid. Now I'm looking for 27. 2,600 is bid. Looking for 27. Jason, you're in there at first at 26. Now I got 27. 27 is bid. Jason, you're leading at 27. I need 28. 2,700 is bid. Looking for 2,800. 2,800. 2,800 is what it'll take to move it on. Jason, you're there right now at 2,700. Looking for 28. 28, 28. I know Jason. Jason's saying, "Come on, Joe, sell it, sell it, sell it." Yeah. But we're getting.
It's actually 2,600.
It's actually 2,600.
All right, I see 27.
26.
I see 26 and then 27. 26 came in first, 27 came in.
Oh, we got 28, that helps.
Okay, well,
There you go.
okay, 28. Jaime,
that
you're in
problem.
charge now at 2,800. That solved that problem pretty quickly, you know.
Just go higher.
So some discussion over here, but we got that figured out. I don't know why you just don't go to $3,000 and step it up. You know it's worth more than that. We're going in these little small jumps. 2,800 is bid. Let's get it to 3. We're at 28. Come on, 3,000, 3,000. $2,800 bid. Look for 3. 3,000, 3,000. 29 will move it up. Jaime, you're in control right now. Jason, don't let this thing get away from you. You want to do it. It's your kind of thing, Jason. All right, we're at 28. I need 29. We can do that. 29 will move it along. 2,800 is leading. I need 29. 29, 29 is what we need. We're going to end up having to sell it here at 28. Somebody's going to miss a great opportunity. This is so unique. Again, it's hard to put a value on it other than to tell you it's worth a lot more than what's being bid on it right now. So we're at 28. 29, we'll move it along. I got 2,800. Refresh your screens because we're going to count it down here in just a minute. I know we've got a little bit of a delay. I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm at 2,800. All right, now we're at 29. Jason's, 3,000. All right, Jason, you're back in charge. $3,000 is bid. How about 31? 3,000 bid, looking for 3,100, 3,100, 3,100. We have $3,000, looking for 3,100. 3,100, 3,100. 3,000 is bid, looking for 3,100. 3,100, 3,100. We have 3, looking for 31. Again, we need to move along here, and we're going to give you a little bit of an opportunity to refresh those screens, get back in there. We've got a delay. 31. All right, we're at 31.
Still 3,000.
Still 3,000? I don't understand the terminology there. It says bid
Now it's
confirmed.
31.
Okay, I agree. All right, we're at 31. The first one in at 30.
32.
All right, 32. All right, Saul's in at 32. Am I correct there?
Yes, sir.
Let me see the screen again. All right, Saul's in at 32.
now.
33. All right, we got 33. Jaime, you're jumping in there. Jaime's in at 33. Jason, don't let it get away from you. We're at 33, looking for 34. $3,300 bid on 34. 34, 34. We have 33, looking for 34. 34, 34, 34. 33 is bid, looking for 34.
Don't close it. Look who wants to talk.
Yeah. I just want to say a couple things because 34, so at 34, I think, Joe, people need to think about it a little bit more because I really wanted to understand the gravity of this.
Okay.
So this is a
Gravity,
kid
gravity.
Gravity's involved.
who
Yes,
grew up very, very poor in
35.
Nelson. Valentin.
right?
Graduates from Mecalchosa High School, goes to Pan Am, studies under Marion Monta, the legendary Marion Monta, then decides, because he's got a childhood dream that he wants to be an actor. So he goes to Hollywood with like $100 in his pocket, has no prospects, no nothing. Eventually gets his SAG card, the Screen Actors Guild card, and then begins to get commercials here and there. And now this guy's done over 100 films, is like 1 degree of separation with Julia Roberts, with Jamie Foxx, I mean, with Chita Rivera. So Valente is actually big time. And so I think that if any of you out there have somebody in your family who's an aspiring actor, an aspiring artist, or wants to go to Hollywood, have him come and hang out with Valente. And Valente knows the ropes, and Valente can, tell you these kinds of stories. So I'm just saying that this guy is really valuable out there in the market, and he's a local kid, and he comes all the time. You've seen him around.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
He does Festiva, he does the South Texas Film Festival. In fact, I think that he's kind of like the padrino. Like you're the padrino of the Valley, Tim. This guy's the padrino of the South Texas Film Festival.
There you go.
So have at it. Have at
I
it.
think what you're saying is the bids aren't high enough.
They're not high enough.
That's what he's trying to say.
And now we get the gravity of the situation. And now we
Well,
understand.
while he was talking, the
Yes.
bids have moved up.
Then come back.
Francisco, what a good job.
I'm
Look what you
kidding,
did. All right, we now have a bid of $4,000.
There you go. Good job, good
$4,000. They were moving up. I don't know whether it was what he said or you just wanted to get him out of the way and let's go. But the thing is, we're at 4,000 right now. So how about 4,100? We're at 4,000.
36.
Still 36.
Still 36.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a max bid.
Is that a bad thing?
No, that's
38, it's a 38.
38.
all right.
All right. So what I saw a while ago was an anomaly.
It's a
Now
max.
it's 4,000.
Now it's 4,000. You just let it go, it'll show up. We just stand talking amongst ourselves.
It appears, it disappears, and then it comes back again. But right now, it's back. We have a bid of $4,000. I can confirm that?
We can confirm that.
Okay, we have a bid of $4,000. I need 4,100. Saul, you are there. You and your group are going. We need a bid of 4,100. If you want to take Saul's place and move on up, here's your opportunity. We have a bid of $4,000, looking for 4,100. 4,100, 4,100, 4,100. We got a bid of 4, we're looking for 4,100. All right, we're going to give you the opportunity again because I know there's a delay in the system. Refresh your screens. Here's your chance to bid. We're going to start counting this down in just a minute or so. So if you're interested in this item, this very unique,
41.
once in a lifetime opportunity, you need to bid now, and Jaime just did. And so we're at 4,100. Saul, you're out. Jaime, you're in. We're at 41. If you're interested in this, you're going to have to beat that bid of 41. So we're looking for 42. Looking for 4,200, 4,200. We have 41, looking for 42. 42, 42, 42 is what we need. We have 41, looking for 42. We have 4,100, looking for 42. Again, I know there's a delay. I'm going to give you an opportunity to refresh your screens because we're going to start counting this one down in just a few seconds here. I have a bid of 4,100. I need 42.
42.
42. Saul's back. Jaime, it's your turn. All right, Saul, you're there with 42. Now the bid needs to be 43. I have 42, looking for 43. 4,300 is what we need. 42 is bid, looking for 4,300. 4,300 is what it will take to move on up in this. Saul, right now, you're the guy in charge. You've got the item. We're looking for 43. Again, a delay here. We realize that. Refresh your screens. Look at this again because we're going to count this down in just a few seconds. I have 4,200 looking for 43. 42 is the bid, looking for 43. All right, here we go. Again, looking for 4,300. We're going to count this down. So right now, you're in the lead. Looking for $4,300. 10.
43.
We have 43.
43.
See?
you
Jaime
go.
was just waiting for me to say 10.
Yeah, and boom, there he is.
Well, actually, there's a delay. He probably didn't hear that until after he put the...
It's like, oh, look, there he is. Uh-oh, look who's back.
Let me help you a little bit with the delay, Joe. I gotta help you out because okay, so we
43, just
had
saying.
the last board meeting. By the way, there's a lot of testosterone here, but that's okay. We had our board meeting this past month, and guess who we had on through Zoom? We had David Rice and Valente.
Nice.
And so they actually wanted to share, with our trustees why they wanted to do this. And so these guys are like salt of the earth. They love the Valley, and they're like uber talented, both of them. David has written 5 or 6 books. He travels all over the state and all over the country, teaching kids how to write. And Valente never misses an invitation from the Valley. And so I just wanted to say that because I'm getting some of my board members saying you should live stream them. So we didn't prepare for that, but we did
cool, huh?
with our board meeting. And so it was a real treat to have them on, and just they're funny, they have good chemistry, they grew up together. Carry on.
Hey,
So I locked the gate.
if we couldn't get them live stream, we can certainly bring him back again.
He might be willing. He might be willing.
Five.
Yeah, we're just
All right.
at 5 and we'll go home.
In the meantime, we have moved up to 43 again.
Who is that at 43?
I think Jaime's in the lead at 43. All right, Jaime, you're there at 43. We're at 43, so now we're looking for 44. We're moving this thing up slowly, but it's getting up there to where I think it's close to maybe what the value is in this item. Probably a little more would be better, but we're at 43. So again, giving you an opportunity to refresh the screens. I'm going to start counting it down here. This is our last item, last chance. We're at 4,300. I need 44. 44 is the number that we need to move on up. We're at 43, looking for 4,400. All right. Again, I know there's a delay. You need to put that bid in, refresh your screens, because here we go. We're going to count it down. Again, we're at 4,300. I need $4,400 to move on. Jaime, you're the guy at 4,300. All right, we're going to count this one down.
Here we go.
10, 9, 8, looking for $4,400. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold.
All right.
At $4,300. Jaime Gonzalez, congratulations. Tim.
That is it, my
I think
friend.
that's the last item.
Well done.
Congratulations.
And Francisco's not coming in here, right? He's
I
somewhere else.
doubt, no, I doubt that.
But shots for everybody on Francisco, so go ahead and serve him at your house, wherever you are.
Yeah, wherever you're at, he's buying.
He's buying, that's right. So have a good time, Joe. What a pleasure.
Hey, it's
You
good
know,
to see you again.
good to see you, my friend.
And of course, I see you every night.
I appreciate that.
But it's good to be with you again, and I enjoy working with you. And this was a lot of fun. It's a little unusual, never done this before. So thank you out there, all of you, for being involved, for bidding, supporting the museum. What a wonderful organization to spend your money on. You know, let's keep doing that.
And now a word from Francisco.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, guys. So you guys deserve a good 6-pack of beer. I think you asked for Crawford Bach. I think you asked for Dos Equis, so we got that waiting for you guys. So we want to report to the community that we raised $147,000
All
tonight.
right.
Wow.
That's a great
So
night.
that's terrific. Now, that's what we gross, so we gotta pay the bill still, you know, and.
But we're cheap.
But you guys are cheap.
Yeah.
But, you know, we just wanna offer a heartfelt thanks, you know, I mean, you guys were terrific, you know, as you always are, but thank you to Lynn for engineering this thing, and thank you for the entire staff. And thank you to Kelly and Jennifer and Rena, you know, like moving the thing up, you and Jaime and Kelly, you
Yes.
and Saul moving it up, and so many other people as well. You know, Charlie jumps in and Charlie says,
that was
hey,
great.
you know, I just want everybody else to stop bidding against me. I'm doing $5,000, I'm going to New York City.
Everybody shut up, yeah.
So it's a beautiful sentiment. Charlie and Rena and Jaime and Kelly, your philanthropic spirit is alive and well, and I think that, you know, the hope for us is that other people be inspired by this. And so we thank you for everything. Pam, thank you for setting up the technology. Laura and Tony, thank you so much as well for being the backbone of, you know, the tech side of it. David and Deborah and everybody else, and we have other staff members who are answering phones and that sort of thing.
And see you next year at Fandango.
Live.
Outside,
Yes.
live,
Yeah.
yes.
Are you saying you want in on this,
No,
Joe?
I'll do it. No, Ross
Ross.
needs to come back, but I'll be glad to be a spotter for him because he's the real guy and he's been doing it for so many years.
30
Ross,
years.
we need to see you back down here again, and thank you for everything you do. But I'll be glad to be a spotter out there for you.
There you go.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate
Really
it.
appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you to everybody. And good night to all.